welcome to the show! I am Wolfie Bane, your evil GM for today, and I get to be really freaking evil because it's a boss fight in Geddon! We're here and they're all gonna die horribly. It's gonna be great. So, kicking this fun time off, let's go intros from left to right. Bob, say something.
Hi, I'm undead and going to die.
Again.
Again.
Jay, say something.
I'm going to kill death.
Ballsy claim.
Cannot stop me.
Can appreciate that. Confidence. Zara, say something.
I'm probably going to end up in a coma again.
She's unconscious again immediately.
Yeah.
And Cav, say something.
I'm gonna kill death with death and then die and then kill him again when I'm dead. There.
Interesting. And
Yeah.
Steph, say something.
Nice shirt.
Thank you. My life for Aya, I thought it was appropriate. Or is that I can't remember, it's my life for Aya. No, it's you must construct additional pylons, which honestly is also quite appropriate for today. So...
Can't afford any pylons, I'm sorry.
Exactly, yeah.
Insufficient credits.
Not enough minerals. Okay, so I believe, Stev, you dibsed the recap for this session last week, particularly
It's
since Bob.
wonderful because I don't remember a thing.
I'm tempted to dibs the next one myself, despite the fact I have to leave it.
It's fine. You can watch the stream. You'll actually probably have the most up-to-date remembrance of it because you'll have to watch to see what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Basically, we're all gonna die. That's gonna be next.
Yeah, rolling new characters, and Smith has survived because he's not here, and I rarely kill characters if they're not here unless it's a full-on TPK. So.
I won't die.
Yes. So, Steph, do yourself the recap, and you will get some kind of reward that I haven't actually decided yet. So it should be fun.
Please.
Fun flight.
So last week, someone got a reward of a chaos fruit, and I cried.
You did, correct. It was fun.
Who was that?
Yeah. Who was that? Shadow. Oh
Yes.
wait, you can't be called Shadow anymore.
Shadowless elf.
Yeah. So, chaos fruit. Chaos happened. Certain elf became paranoid as anything, and I got really scared. As you do, because he was acting crazy and wanted to do experiments on everyone and everything.
I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it's like you went really off the deep end despite having being at like 25 madness.
Forgot I saved his life. Yeah.
You did, yes. By kicking him, didn't you?
It's like by kicking him. It was great. So we now know the only way to heal him is to kick him. So that should be fun. He's now undead, which is pretty damn crazy.
He's a really bad undead, which is really unfortunate.
Wow. We don't know that yet.
I think you've kind of figured it out by this point.
So yeah, he is now undead. Did we beat the two Wraith Guards last week?
Yeah,
time?
the whites.
Time?
The whites were the thing you just defeated.
Yeah, so we defeated them. It was fairly easy, however, a certain Shadow Elf decided to heal them.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're on about.
After getting nearly minced by them, for reference. He's currently sitting on 2 hit points after long resting just before the fight. So, turns out, talking to mindless undead isn't a good idea.
Doesn't work.
He just didn't do it with enough panache, is all it was.
Yeah.
So we beat them,
Mhm.
and now we've walked into this big room which has lots of black goopy stuff and lots of bones. And there's this big black goop that we're gonna have to fight, and we all know that the big black goop is gonna spawn lots of ads because it is so obvious.
It's a big blob on the wall. You're also remembering there are a bunch of crystals on the ceiling that look like they've used a lot of death magic.
Yeah. So I have a feeling some people at the end of this, if we survive, are going to try and eat these crystals.
It's hilarious because I was literally about to suggest to Shadow herself, hey, maybe you should try eating the crystals.
Nom 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 nom.
It's if you figured out how this party operates completely. Eat it.
Yeah, we just eat things and ask questions later.
Eat things and see what happens.
But we do know that the laser fox is our best ally in this because it just completely obliterates these things.
Yeah, sorry, or Nyang Cat Laser Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, cat
So,
laser.
probably going to be MVP.
So yes, I'd say that is a fairly solid thing. So, here's what the reward is, because this is actually a very appropriate one. Because it's technically two buffs.
Okay.
One is a party-wide buff.
Woohoo!
It's actually a thing that I would be doing occasionally for boss fights, if I think it. The recap, if it was done successfully enough, which I
Everyone gets a
consider.
long rest.
Not quite. Technically better in certain aspects. For all of you, the first time you are either instantly killed or dropped to 0 hit point, you instead drop to 1 hit point. For this session.
Nice.
Fun.
Steph,
Sort
for
of
you,
designing-
you get 2
Yeah.
of those.
Oh, nice. I'll take that.
So you're gonna tank.
Death ward.
Yeah.
You basically get Death Ward, party-wide Death Ward, and Steph gets double Death Ward.
How does that work for Shadow then?
If he would be instantly killed, he instead
Yeah.
goes to 1.
He doesn't return that to life.
No. It is just...
Technically, I've still got
Funny.
maybe 2 death wards because I've got a party entertainment point as well.
Oh no, his should be that he turns into a skeleton and loses all his mortal flesh.
Here's the thing, he never had mortal flesh.
Yeah.
My body.
He would actually gain a significant portion of body weight from turning into a skeleton. He's less than a skeleton. He is.
Right, then he's like a banshee.
He's way weaker. Banshees are quite powerful. He's basically a much low. He's the thing that is like the base of a banshee, essentially.
I'm Casper, the friendly ghost.
Yeah, more or less.
Right now.
You're pretty
You're
much.
the base banshee that
I
serves snacks at parties.
I believe the type of undead that Bob technically is a lesser ghost.
Yeah.
Man, a lesser ghost.
Yeah.
He's like haunting a geriatrics home. basically.
Don't worry about him. He's a lesser ghost.
Yeah. It's the bare minimum required of not instantly dying, turn into undead instead.
we better hope he doesn't ghost us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally ghosting you.
Yeah.
So, you are currently standing just outside the room, looking in. There is bones everywhere, all up the walls. I believe I did specify there are no dragon bones, but lots of other creatures, monsters, humanoids, the whole shebang. Goop on everything. And a particularly large mass of the goop just pulsing and oozing, essentially, on the far wall. And the crystals in the ceiling.
Well, friends, I don't know how useful I'm going to be. I'm rather fucked. And the only way I feel that I could maybe heal is not very, very nice.
Wait, no, you're solid, aren't you? You're not, like, intangible.
He's like
I-
ooze in the rough description of it. He can like squeeze through things, but he is still there.
I'd have to.
Maybe you could wear a skeleton as power armor.
Yeah. Exoskeleton, skeleton.
I mean,
Wait. Mean his armor fell?
No, his armor's still there. That's the touchable bit. Like it is still a suit of armor that is like hanging onto his body.
I mean, if I touch you with the sword, I could take some of your energy and heal, but that seems counterintuitive because then you'd have to heal.
You remember, Linus, by the way, that you are currently your tentacles are still currently active
Yeah.
because you gain that ability.
Or as Smith would say, walk it off.
Exactly.
Now I could ask nicely, or I could just stay out of the way and stay up on the ceiling.
What's gonna happen
You
if you
do
stab
magic?
the death stuff with your sword?
That's why I'm being out of this fight. The only weapon I think that won't do any detrimental effect is this dagger that Smith made for me.
Wait, we can't heal him, can we?
Nope.
Normal means. Yeah.
Life hurts him.
Can't you eat some bones or something?
Eat some bones.
Go and bathe in the goo. Maybe it will heal you.
Maybe.
Worth
Or
a shot.
it will absorb me and I will be gone forever. Well, I had a near absorbing scenario being inside Smith's body. I don't think.
Sometimes you just gotta roll the dice on these things.
I
Bet
mean,
you miss being a merchant now, huh?
I could try and be a filter for you so the death magic isn't so powerful and we can get rid of these marks. But I don't know how well I'd do at that. I feel like I'm holding on by a thread.
How about you fly up and try to knock down those crystals or eat one?
Yeah, go eat a crystal. I want to see what happens when you eat a rock. Wait,
I'm technically not going to be
Wait,
flying up.
these are naturally formed rocks, right?
Yes, they are.
I can grab them with my natural magic.
Okay, basically this is going to be make me a spellcasting check if you want to try that, Smith.
Okay, I guess I'll do a wisdom check.
It's with your
Nice.
proficiency added a bit, so it's 10. Not quite. They're in there kind of solidly. You think with a bit of effort you could do it, but it's like, that's just testing it. It's like, they might give.
It might give.
But a 10, not quite enough on a 10.
I don't know what I'd do with them, but what couldn't I do with death crystals?
What if he just touches one and we can see? Surely, if anyone's going to be safe to touch one, it's going to be our shadow.
Touch it.
I'll throw you up and just grab onto one, right?
No,
Damn!
I know they've been soaking in the magic. Maybe that's what we need to overload that mark.
Damn! Nice with the 19 there! The barbarian is smart! What is that at? What is that dog kind of directed at? It's a serious question, okay? Are you just like about the crystals?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just trying to decide in myself whether I realise those have been soaking in the death magic.
You
or not.
definitely have realised they're soaking in death magic, yes, 100%. It might, in the right circumstances, actually be able to heal the undead with it as well. You think? It actually might work, this really dumb plan they seem to be discussing. I'm not sure how you figured this knowledge out, but...
Shadow, eat them.
Lick it.
Lick the rock. Treat it like it's salt.
I'm casting spider climb on myself.
Okay, so you are... Twice, apparently. So you are stepping...
No, it was asking
One for
me if I
each
was
leg.
spending a spell slot or a pact thing.
Oh, gotcha.
And
Which one are you doing? Out of curiosity. I don't know if you have the packed one or not.
I think it's I'm using a spell slot for
Spell slot,
to
So yeah,
cast spider climb, and I just start skittering up the wall towards the nearest one.
okay. So you start just walking up the wall. You'd have to go a little bit into the room to do that, and that is going to trigger something. Essentially, this is why I specifically started you guys outside the room. So, first of all, let's change map.
Mm-hmm.
It's a map.
Ish.
Oh, that's a lot of skeletons.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
This is more or less what the map looks like. Very detailed, as you can see. But yeah, the entire
pointy
floor
rocks.
and walls are just
Blah.
bones, essentially. The whole ways
Oh.
up.
Hmm.
And yeah, the rocks, that's roughly a best description of them. They're like slightly off white with a bit of grey. They are glowing, essentially. They're providing the room with enough light to see without dark vision. So you start. There's supposed to be like black goop on all of these bones as well, but I couldn't find that anywhere. So imagine it without literally grabbing it from like a Resident Evil game. So not doing that. And yeah, so you start walking in slightly and go up the wall a little ways, say like 5 feet, and then we'll have to make you checks. But going just in that much triggers a few things to happen. First of all, who would be the furthest back of the party? Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be me. I'd be near the front somewhere.
Yeah, imagine you and Smith are definitely at the front. That's what I'm asking, basically, Linus and Zariel. Which one would you say would
I'll
be the
say
furthest?
I'll be at the. You want to be at the back?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
No,
Then.
no, I'll be in the middle. That's the safest.
Okay. So,
Yeah. Go on. Then. It'll be me.
Linus, make me a perception check.
Oh, I see everything.
You do see everything. You've got very good
I
perception,
see
actually.
everything.
23, okay.
Nice.
You feel something really weird, like a chill that goes up your spine. And then you, like, turn your head slightly and realise a wall of, like, dark, like, black and white flames have just appeared directly behind you.
Oh, the boss wall. The
More or less, it's a
inescapable
boss wall.
wall.
And that it made no sound. It doesn't make any
Okay.
sound, but you, like, just... It feels like someone walked over your grave. And you look behind you and you see just that has
So
appeared
it's a
behind
future vision, you say?
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see that has happened behind you. And for everybody else, this is a very obvious one. I'm not even going to make... Actually, no. Make perception checks for fun. I want to see if anyone nat ones and somehow misses this.
Apart from
Just
me.
fun.
If anything but an... You can make one as well, Linus. Anything but a natural one passes.
He wants to see how oblivious people are.
Exactly. Okay, you all passed. So what you all notice immediately, the room and all the bones have started to shake violently. And it's like a rumbling noise, like an earthquake is going off in this room. It's starting to jingle the crystals in the ceiling, and the big blob of darkness, essentially ahead of you, has started to pulsate more violently. You think it's noticed you. And you're noticing all the bones in the room are flowing towards one particular spot in the dead center of the room. And they're just, like, combining together and forming into one massive shape. As it just starts ripping itself up, a massive conglomeration of bones of everything in the room is just forming into this one size colossal creature. It has a pair of massive bone white wings with tattered like skin and cloth and just everything that is not bone forming together into a membrane. This gigantic armored form as it crashes down in front of you, a four-legged, long-tailed, heavily armored, heavily spiked winged monster with a long neck, horns, and gleaming red eyes.
Ari,
Yes.
why are you attacking us?
Now, you are would everyone knows roughly what this form is, because it's basically in most of your nightmares, particularly Smith's. This is
Yeah.
these bones have formed together into the shape of a dragon.
You had us in the first half.
Huh.
See no dragon bones.
There are no dragon bones. Doesn't mean there's no dragon.
Yeah.
Would anybody who thinks they might have some knowledge of undead like to roll me a Arcana, History, or Religion check, please?
Want to say Zara would know.
I know.
You've got books in your palace,
Yep.
princess.
Oh, yeah.
Zario would definitely be one of the people I'd allow to roll for it. Smith would be one of the others that I'd allow to roll for it.
I
Anyone
don't
else
think I
is a
would.
if you think you might. No, it's an
What-
adventuring-based thing.
What were my choices overall? History.
History, Arcana, Religion.
Wait. I have
I'm gonna
5
roll up.
history, I have 5 arcana, and I have 1 religion.
Pick
gonna roll
History or
Arcana.
Arcana then. Pick History or Arcana then would be my
I
advice.
have one and
Arcana.
all of
Go
them.
history. Go history.
No, why history? Why not Arcana?
Because maybe there's legends. Because someone else can do Arcana.
Hmm?
Maybe you get different info. Huh?
There's slightly
Oh,
different
probably.
information for each one, yes.
I guess. As one of the only other people, I'll roll Arcana with my +1.
Hey, 14's pretty good. Right, so. Zariel, you're not entirely sure what this is. You understand that it's definitely not a dragon. It is a bone construct. You notice that. So it's definitely not a dragon. You're not sure what it is, but you've heard of the kind of magic that this basically is. It is not making a new thing. It is just a construct.
Mm-hmm.
For Shadow Elf and Smith, because you
Plainly no.
both actually passed. The DC was 14. This is a skeletal dragon. It is not a dragon, specifically. It is basically the most powerful, bog-standard undead you can possibly make. It is a massive bone golem, essentially, in the form of a dragon, and gains some abilities of a dragon that it emulates, but it is not even as billionth as powerful. But it's still a
Wait.
very formidable undead.
Wait. Are you telling me this thing has gained its abilities because it vaguely in shape resembles a dragon?
Yes. It is
You're right, my plan has changed.
Yeah, because it
Wait,
has...
that means we can do that too, right? I'm going to pretend to be a dinosaur.
Cast polymorph
It's-
on yourself.
It's orking. It's doing the orcs. 40k orcs thing.
It
I believe I'm
believes
a
it's
dragon.
hard, it's a dragon. No, it's a particular kind of spell. You know, this is a very difficult spell to pull off normally. Because of the sheer amount of bodies it requires to make it. That is why it has such a massive amount of magic in it. Because it's basically combining the magic of several hundred corpses together. And so is gaining some of the abilities that would be associated with a dragon. 2 things you get as freebie information for this.
Mm-hmm.
They're extremely resistant to magic. Most people couldn't affect it with magic.
That's what you think.
Yes, I am aware. I am the world. And they are incredibly resilient to almost everything and can use a breath weapon. You don't know what the breath weapon is, but they do have a breath weapon.
Well, like fire.
Bones.
You don't know what the breath weapon is, but
But it could be fire.
it could be fire. It's probably not fire.
It uses
with
a
the
breath
17
weapon of
Yeah, deep
bone.
breath.
With the 17, Bob, I will give you 3 bits of information about it as well. It's 3 immunities
Okay.
for damage types. It is immune to necrotic damage, unsurprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Fire damage.
Good to
Mm-hmm.
know.
It is immune to radiant damage.
Oh, I don't like
What?
that.
Immune to radiant.
No.
That's unfortunate. I can't smite it now. Big sad.
Oh crap.
Yeah, this
Fine.
is a towering, armoured, spiked monster. And I would like, if you all would,
Initiative.
roll me initiative, please. I will get
Man,
our...
I have a very bad idea, but probably won't in any capacity work.
My idea is completely scuffed.
I'm just saying, if I put all of my natural magic
Nice.
and Shadowless Elf pours all of their natural magic, we can make a giant dragon
Nice,
mech
sir.
suit and just stick the laser animal in the mouth to act as the breath weapon.
Yeah, but you didn't select a token, did you?
What?
You know what? That is a cool idea if everyone combined it.
Do you have to select a token?
You have to select your token, yes.
Yeah, well, can it still count, please?
Oh yeah, I'll allow
Yeah,
the
it's
22.
okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't
It's a natural.
Everyone go
thing.
I just still cannot.
I can't pick
for the
my
life of
token.
me.
I say it, but it's this thing's happening again. Why
Oh,
does
is it not
always
working? I don't know why yours keeps
Yeah.
breaking like
Do
this.
it.
Sorry,
I
got
can't
you.
ever do it.
That's a
That's yours,
question.
Zara.
Can I just use other people's like natural magic points like a battery if they let me?
Thank you.
No, you need. There's a particular kind of natural magic that does allow that, that is why it can't.
Damn
My
it.
natural magic's going to be harder
What
to
if- Because
use as well.
mine and
'Cause
Smith's are both corporeal magic. We could combine ours a lot easier.
Yeah, yours works a lot easier in tandem. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's make a. What we'll
Let's
do
Rocks and
try it.
spoons.
Is
Rocks and
we ha-
spoons.
we'll have
No,
Shadow
sure.
Wolf basically just make a shitty like stick figure frame for us to work off of.
Well, you guys didn't look. The thing has very terrible dexterity, but the big one, it goes at 20. It doesn't have an initiative. It just goes at 20. The skeleton dragon, however, went very, very badly. Zara, you've got to add your token to it. I'll give you the 22.
How
Your token is one of the ones I've just added. I believe it's this one.
did
here.
I just do it? I clicked on it. I don't understand. What...
Click it and roll initiative again, essentially, and I'll just type in 22 for you.
Okay. So I click on my icon. Then do I click a circle? Where's the circle? Do I have to click a circle?
no,
No.
if those circles pop up,
Go on
then
your
you just
character
click
sheet.
initiative.
Open your character sheet.
Did that work?
Yes,
Did
there.
where is it?
Yeah,
There she
there's
is.
a bottom 15.
22.
Why is that any different to what I did already?
No, because you have to just have the token essentially, because it's going. It's a bit of a weird. It's just a weird thing with. Roll20.
Okay.
Okay, so Linus, you are going first.
Can't I defer to Zara?
She's going second, so you
Yeah.
guys can collaborate if you want.
Okay.
Hold action.
God.
But there is
Time for you
a.
to come up with team techniques that work with people.
Yeah,
other
yeah.
I
what
will
team
also
technique
say-
are we thinking here?
If the party wants to, if you want one little tip from me as this starting, you are very aware that the dragon has a breath weapon, and you're all in a very small confined space right now. If you want one tip from me.
Oh,
You are still
If you
in the
ever-
area, because as soon as you stepped into the room, this all triggered at
Oh,
once,
now.
Bob, essentially.
Right. Okay,
Well-
so what I'm thinking, potentially, guys, as I'm the opening turn here, I have this handy little dagger that I can throw and teleport, right? So I could do that and then like shift my way behind him, and then we can kind of start to create a pincer thing. So then at least that way, the breath attack and stuff like that, you know, he'd have to split his attacks kind of between the party. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a good plan. I like
That
it.
worked.
Yeah, what do we reckon?
do what you think's right. Because really, we can only act within the burn order if you get out of the way, and then it decides.
You guys can
Breath
just.
weapon.
I'm allowing you
I'll
guys
get
to
out of the way
discuss.
and I'll take the first hit, obviously.
You guys are allowed to discuss, at least. So.
Right, I am having to go now. I've given you my plan. I'm just gonna team attack with the barbarian. That's it.
Cool, got it. Your
Just
team
do
is-
stupid things.
Cool, got it.
Okay.
Steph,
No.
you're basically getting control of Smith for this.
Eh?
Yeah, I will grab Smith's character sheet, so I will make the actual rolls, but you just have to tell me what you want him to do. essentially.
Later.
See you, bud.
Yeah.
See ya.
Hey, I'm happy at least because I was able to stay for the intro. That was what it was requiring, essentially.
Yeah.
Who just left?
Jay had to go.
Yeah.
He let me know before the session that he had to go. He had to be somewhere at 7, so
Aww.
it's unfortunate.
Bye, Jay.
But yes, Linus,
All right.
use your plan.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll go with that since he's immune to those other things, and you know.
You know he's immune to those 3 things.
Yeah.
Remember, your tentacles are out as well still.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use them just yet.
The room is very big, by the way. I just want to reiterate that. So there's plenty of space. It's got plenty of space to move. It's not got enough room to fly, but it's
Yeah.
got enough space to move around fairly freely, and you guys have a lot of room to work with. So.
Okay, 2 seconds. Just going over some other things.
Yeah. You're remembering how your dagger works.
No, I know. I remember how it works. I'm just wondering if I should melee or throw it.
Fair. You are currently about 50 feet away, so I think you might have to throw it.
Oh god, I can't even. I don't even think I can get behind him from there.
No, you can teleport. You'll be able to get behind him with the teleport, essentially.
Yeah.
I'll allow that because it's an interesting way of doing it.
All right, let's go with that. I guess I'll just roll my attack for that.
Okay, throw it. Natural
Nice.
20! Nice hit. You... Okay, it is resistant to psychic and piercing.
But not immune. So
It's
that's
not
good.
immune to them, it is only
No.
immune to those three.
Yeah.
This has a bit more consciousness than most of the other undead you've been fighting. Because it is special undead. And yeah, you do a good chunk of damage into it. You do notice the dagger doesn't stick that well, but then you quickly do the thing that teleports you to it, which I can't remember how that actually works. Read out how your ghost iron dagger works, please.
I basically throw it as a bonus action and can teleport to the location.
Yep, so you teleport to it, which is currently about... Where would you like to have aimed that shot? I'll basically, because you're not 20, I'll give you like a freebie of... You're basically going to be attached to the dragon, currently.
Yeah, I guess it's like rear hind leg or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, close enough so that I can't really get tail whipped because I'm obviously too close to the body.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Guess
that
it'll
works.
Sit on me.
That one. He just crunches. He just sits
Yeah.
down. This thing's massive. You're about halfway up its foreleg. This thing is gigantic. For a...
Yeah, I can just grab on. I mean, I'm sure.
If anyone, for a size, by the way, if anyone wants a good gauge, has anyone been to the Natural History Museum in London?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where my college was.
Nice. You know the blue whale?
Yeah.
It's that big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just get comfy on his.
So you're
on his-
just
on
like
his back
hanging
leg.
from the dagger onto its leg.
Oh,
You're about
no.
20 feet off the ground.
Gotta be a bit distracting for him,
Yep. It does like react. It's like thrashes a bit, but it doesn't dislodge or anything.
I'm too
That 20's a
dexterous.
good hit. Yeah, it landed absolutely perfectly right where you wanted it. Okay. Do you want to do anything else, if you can?
No, I'm just gonna
You get attacked
Yell.
with your arms.
explosives.
Fuck!
Fuck! I did it.
Holy shit, this worked!
Yeah,
Okay.
guys, go.
Okay. Zariel, it is your turn.
She's
Me.
gonna fry me to a crisp. No, you can't use fire anyway.
What? Which ones? What stuff can I use there?
Your thing didn't
Got
have fire
spells.
anyway.
Psychic damage?
You had psychic and force that'll work. The
Psychic
other
Force,
ones,
Radiant, and
No.
Thunder is what she
Yeah.
has.
Thunder.
Radiant.
It's
Thunder
immune to
might
radiant.
work
We
as well.
know it's
Immune to
immune.
Oh yeah.
We know it's resistant to psychic, so you've got basically force or thunder to try.
I tried
I
thunder.
want. Do you think thunder?
Yeah,
I would have thought force because that is literally big massive wall just going straight into it. Whereas thunder is just sound. If that thing doesn't act, it's a construct, it might not actually have ears.
I do should point out as well,
Solid
thunder is also
argument.
like a shockwave. Like a thunderclap does work as well. So it's the impact damage as well as thunder.
So
But-
do you think maybe thunder would be better then because it's got both?
I'm the GM, I'm just stating what thunder damage is.
Yes, I know.
the only reason
with-
I was
saying
hoping-
Go with
thunder
using
is
the force, babe.
maybe shatter some of it, break it apart a bit, considering it's a construct of bones. That's my reasoning, but I mean, force could work as well, but we don't know which ones it's going to be resistant or won't until we try. So,
This is very stressful.
This is a boss fight.
don't worry about it too much. You know the ones that don't work, so use what you can and see what happens. Don't worry about the outcome of it. We're epic heroes going in for a battle and we're doing things out of gut reactions. Let's do this.
Yeah, you're mighty heroes, and this is a very powerful monster which is challenging you. Even if
Alright,
this is
okay,
technically
okay.
not a dragon, it's dragon enough you
Right.
can call yourself.
Got probably spread out a
do
bit as well.
thunder this time, and then if it doesn't work, I'm gonna switch to Trishrak's Tactical Force.
Okay.
Probably move
Are
out
you-
the way of being in front of him.
Yeah, do you want to move in a direction?
Cav, I can't hear. Why do you always talk to me when I have headphones in? I can't hear you.
Oh, you've got me muted, don't you?
I
Oh,
have you
yeah.
muted.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just move like diagonally or something. Try and use your movement to not stand in front of it anymore, so we have him have to move around to
Stop
fix
telling me what to do.
it. As everyone tells you, it gives you advice. Yeah, because Zara, you just stand there and you're like, I'm going to tank and spank everything with
Yeah,
my magic.
because I like doing
But
that.
you're not a tank.
So
We need to get Zara some barbarian levels.
You're
That'd be
wearing
so
a
funny.
robe.
Make
Yeah,
her
you should
a war
really play
mage. It'd be
barbarian.
fun.
Oh, mate, would be very fun.
fine, I take 5 steps to the
Five.
left.
So
50,
your full
50
your
steps
full
to the
movement.
left.
There you go. How
That's
about that?
almost. You're 25 feet to the left. Got it. So you're on that side.
And then I go crazy with my thunder.
Okay. How many natural magic are you using?
All no. I'm not going to do all of them.
Wait, how does natural magic work in a boss fight?
It works the same way as it normally does. It depends how many you're using to do how much damage you're doing, like how much you've got left over. It still comes back at the start of your next turn. Remember, all your natural magic comes back.
So she could blow it all anyway. If
She could blow it all, but she wouldn't be able to use it for defense or something like that.
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
May I please use 1?
Don't
Okay.
forget about your pet as well.
I mean 6. May I please use 6?
Okay. Your fox rears back, fires a massive lance of thunder, and you all notice something weird happens. Almost on impact with the dragon, the magic fizzles out and has no effect.
Sorry, what?
It's immune.
It's not. That was not an immune call. The
was
magic
it a
had no effect.
Oh.
Okay.
Type negative thing.
So thunder's not good.
I didn't say that, but that is what you can
So-
take away if you like.
By what it sounds like, your wild magic, your fox, is ineffective.
That's just
If I was playing you, and just a suggestion, nothing else, maybe try using a spell, see if it works. If that doesn't work as well, then it's all spells,
I'm just
all
gonna
magic.
die.
No,
No.
not
Okay.
necessarily.
You guys did
Alright.
get a bit of information about that, by the way. I wish to reiterate.
You
Mhm.
said about it.
They
being
are
magic resistant.
extremely resistant to magic.
Oh.
Not necessarily immune to it, but very resistant to it.
Mhm.
So there might be some particular caveat going in here. Also, Cav, you are muted, I think, but
Oh, he's just had a phone call.
gotcha.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It means you've
okay.
still got however much natural magic you've got left to play
Whoops,
around
I
with.
accidentally. Whoopsie.
How many points did How many points do you have total, Zara?
You use 6.
She used 6, and she has a
think they're right.
total of.
13. So I've got 7 left.
Yeah, you got 7 left to do with what you will, essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for. So magic is ineffective. Can I polymorph?
You can polymorph, yes. You can polymorph yourself if you like.
No, can I polymorph the thing?
You can try.
But it's not gonna be effective.
I'm not saying
If you
anything,
can,
but you can
I
try.
don't know yet.
can I make a suggestion as a player for her?
Please make all the suggestions.
You could polymorph yourself into a powerful creature and armor yourself with a bit of your natural magic to actually fight against it. The problem with polymorphing yourself is you're concentrating on the spell.
So if it hits you, you're going to have to make a con save to retain the polymorph. But it is a thing. You could turn into something big and try and just punch it, which is totally a viable tactic. And it's one of my
Does-
personal favourites.
And then you
Polymorphing.
could use your fox to use like force magic or something to almost make
Oh,
force armor.
can I make a suggestion then? Can she polymorph her creature into something?
Yeah.
Or does it have to
No, it's
polymorph your-
it's worked before, remember?
polymorph your creature into something bigger and you get it to use natural magic to make its whirlwind thing round it again and in
The
fight
force
you can
bubble.
you can concentrate on the spell because gonna attack that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good play.
yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so
Sometimes I feel like you should play my character instead.
you're doing great, Zara. This is it. You're learning. The more you're actually catching on real quick with a lot of this. You're just learning. You're learning how to play. Everyone's
Really?
had their
I
first.
thought I was so dumb.
No, this is fine.
No.
Everyone...
And you got to
It's-
remember as well of this is not a traditional Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons game.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a
well.
lot of
weirdness.
yeah. The rules
Oh.
don't work how they're written in the books.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
also, you've not had the opportunity to use polymorph in an attacking sense all the time. You've had it as a more of a defensive
A
use.
utility thing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Mm.
'Cause
learn how
it
to
works.
use your spells creatively is really good.
It
What?
works.
Yeah, Zara,
Mm.
what kind of thing would you like to transform your fox into? You can do up to a creature of CR 9. So you could do something pretty hefty, provided it's still a beast. Think of some sort of animal that you would consider powerful enough that you... Because your character, they've spent time in the Great Library of Arcadia. You can have known a shitload of animals. And if it exists, it's probably in this world somewhere. So, if you can conjure it up as something reasonable, it probably exists somewhere in this world. So,
Oh my god.
you have a lot to work with. You can think of prehistoric animals as well. They totally exist in this world. Most of them aren't prehistoric in this world.
A dinosaur.
You can totally do a dinosaur.
Should I do a dinosaur?
You can do
Should
a-
I- Oh my god.
You can do a T-Rex,
Okay.
if you like.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that, but then I was like, well, they have really teeny tiny arms, so they're not as great for, you know,
Oh, but
grabbing
they're-
things.
They have teeny tiny arms and
Like-
giant armor-piercing jaws.
Yeah, they don't fight with their arms.
T-Rex!
You can be a T-Rex. Okay, Zara, I will get you the stat block of a T-Rex.
Wait, what did I miss? How did you turn into a T-Rex?
She turned her fox into a T-Rex with polymorph.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay, Zara.
I can't take credit for this idea, though.
Yeah,
you
sorry,
thought
my mum
dinosaur.
told
You
me.
thought dinosaur, though. You get that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Zara. I'm gonna send you this.
Where are you sending it to me?
I'm gonna send it you through Discord. I'm just gonna find you. This is the general stats of the T-Rex. Basically, tell me what to do and what to do with it, and I will run it. But that's its abilities, okay?
Okay.
And that's how many hit points it has. That's the important bit. Keep track of those hit points, because that's how many hit points on top that your fox has.
Where does it say hit point?
Where it
Says-
says hit points on the
Zara.
sheet.
Oh my god. Ooh.
It's a big
cool.
boy.
It's alright.
Yeah?
My mum wanted to talk to you, right? She was like, "Are you free for a minute to ask a question?" And I was like, "I'm really sorry, Mum, but we're playing Dungeons and Dragons till after 9." She just laughed at me, and I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "Have fun slaying your dragons."
I
And
mean, you
was
are
like,
technically in a dungeon fighting a dragon.
Here we
so-
are.
Yeah. Oh, there's a first.
Yeah.
There's a first.
But yeah, Zara, that is roughly the stats.
Right.
I will also, Steph, one moment. I've got to allow you to look at it,
Yeah, no problem.
which I've got to remember how to do that.
You know, the T-Rex stat block is in the compendium.
Oh yeah, I just thought I'd send it to Zara. Is easier.
Yes, I'm not the sharpest.
It's easier if I just send it.
Thank you.
Can you see that, Steph?
And here.
I can only see bio and info.
Okay, it's done that again. I'm gonna have to give you permission to edit it, but just don't touch it.
Oh, I won't. Don't.
Essentially, I will keep a track of the hit points as well.
I'm
Okay.
doing bite.
Yep, you can have it chomp.
Yeah.
You armoring it with your natural magic as well.
Yeah, how much natural magic do you want to use for this? To augment the bite, because that is totally a thing that is in the standard natural magic things. You can use it to
Like-
augment physical attacks.
The rest of it?
Okay, 7 points. So, roll me an attack, please. That is a... In this particular case, because of interesting caveats, roll me a d20 plus 8. Which I believe... Actually, no, it's slightly better than that.
20.
Give me a second.
Okay.
You guys have plus 4, right? for that. So
The fight goes down a bit.
2, 3, 4, 11, 12. 1d20 plus 12.
1d20 plus 12.
Yes. 29 hits! So here's the thing, Zara.
Pew, pew, pew.
Roll me now 4d12 plus 7 of just teeth.
4d what?
12. 4d12 plus
Plus
7
7.
is just how hard a T-Rex bites.
42. Pew.
42. Chomp. It is resistant to piercing, as you know. Now, roll me 1d6. One. You do 1 force damage, which it is resistant to, so it actually does nothing. But
Okay, so who cares?
but that is the thing. So the T-Rex. So basically, what you all see, Zariel looks at her fox. It looks back at her. She casts a spell at it. It suddenly changes form, just growing in size to a massive golden Tyrannosaurus. And it just roars, charges forward, and takes a huge bite into the foreleg. It is dwarfed by this dragon, but it does a good chomp into it. And you can see the teeth of the T-Rex are augmented by magic, and the glow almost completely dissipates as soon as it gets close to the dragon, but not quite all of it. Then the force damage does nothing, but it didn't fully dissipate, I wish to point out, when it came into contact. And the teeth did a good bite into it. It is resistant, but it did work. Okay?
Okay.
For everyone, what it's basically doing, because I don't think... I'll let you guys have a couple more turns before I actually give up and tell you what the gimmick is for that thing. It is the Deathblight's turn now. So what I'm going to want you all to do... This is the blob, by the way, not the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So what I need you all to do... you look as the giant blob on the wall pulsates more violently and starts, thrashing around as it's attached to the wall. And a huge burst of just blackness erupts out of it. I need all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Yeah, Smith's one. Smith passes. Oh no. Steph. Woof.
Me?
Hang on.
Oh, that was Smith's one. I rolled Smith's one, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Guys, then I'll be...
Cool. Oh, look at me.
Nice one, Zara!
Hey.
Yeah, 10 doesn't make it. So all of you, apart from Trash Rack, managed to shrug off the wave of death. Also, Bob, by the way, you'd actually have advantage for that. As well. A massive blast of darkness. It washes over all of you. Seeming most of you shrug it off perfectly fine. Yeah, you passed it anyway, but yeah. You really passed it, Bob. For you, unfortunately for Trash Rack, you just feel a wave of exhaustion fall over you.
Oh, no.
You gain 1 level of exhaustion.
You're joking.
That is why it's choosing to use this turn.
Wow. You sound exhausted now.
Exhaustion's bad.
Exhaustion's bad.
If you get 6 levels of
Especially
exhaustion, Zara, you die.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
Trash Rack, it is your turn. That is all it does on its turn.
Oh, did you say it's my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay. Right. So. I have a crazy idea.
I approve of crazy ideas.
Yeah. So, bonus action rage.
Obviously.
Yeah. I have bestial soul, so I picked climbing for that.
Ooh, always good.
Yep. Because pretty much assume that I'm gonna pick climbing pretty much every time.
I like that you did exactly the same as me when I picked Base Barbarian. I just went, just assume I'm climbing unless I say otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need the swim one because of my armor, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. My plan is hold action until Smith's go.
Mhm.
And then on Smith's turn, I want him to basically combine our natural magics. So, encase me, basically turn me into a cannonball with iron spikes, throw me at it, and then I'm going to try to cling on as high up this thing as I can.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I will
And
say as well.
then I want to attack.
Gotcha. So you're holding action. I'll basically allow it because technically your rage should immediately end, but I'll allow it because you're holding for an attack, essentially. I'll give it you. Okay, so that's what you're doing.
It's a difficult one because your natural magic stuff is different.
Yeah, it's weird. So you're saving all your natural magic points for specifically that as well, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
but basically, massive cannonball, use both all natural magics with iron spikes and just whoosh, throw.
Yeah. You're going to be speedball specialed, essentially, by the pigman.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, Shadow Elf, it is your turn.
Alright, I run up as far up to the nearest crystal as I can with my movement and 30 and then action to
Dash,
dash
okay.
another 30.
So, first of all, this is all counted difficult terrain, by the way, because of the goop everywhere. And as soon as you get to the first bit of goop on the wall, I need you to make me a strength saving throw, please.
Okay.
Okay. As you like float up, essentially, because you're more or less float, but there's enough presence. The goop latches around your leg and just stops you. Your speed has been reduced to 0 until you pass a strength saving throw, which you can do at the end of each of your turns. You're basically just rooted.
Mm-hmm.
You got about 10 feet up the wall.
How far is the nearest crystal to me?
Like 80 feet. It's pretty far. It's all, they're like a big circle in the middle of the ceiling. That's made of the crystals.
So, is it above me directly, or is it?
No, it's at an angle.
Alright.
It's like if you went like dead through the air, it'd be about 60 feet. But there's a slight curve to the cave, which makes it if you'd walk there, it'd be a little bit longer, essentially.
Hmm.
You can see that's why there's the gap on either side and the top of it. It's not all of the ceiling, it's just the chunk in the middle. It's a big chunk. So.
Alright. I've got 16 natural magic. Try and...
Okay.
I'm going to try and dislodge a crystal and pull it towards me.
Got you. So I'm imagining you're trying to get like I'm imagining like a grappling hook kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you can try for that.
It essentially is almost like a spike to dig in to dislodge it, and then a sort of net type thing underneath it to grab it.
That's how you're going. Okay, I'd say that's a bit easier actually. I was thinking you were going to like do a grappling hook and try and like rip it out.
No, it's more.
To get it to you. Yeah, okay, I get what you're going. I'll go with. It's going to be a strength check, but add your natural magic to the modifier.
Alright.
I'd say that's a fair one. So plus 16 to your strength check. Or athletics if you have it.
No.
You don't have it? Just strength check then.
Right, the D20 plus...
17, I think, because of your natural magic. Thirty makes it. Yep, you get a good chunk. You spin up the spike that you're using. Lands perfectly to a nice big chunk of rock. Yank it slightly and it falls down, dislodged from the ceiling, and lands into the net you've made. What do you intend to do for it? I'll give that as your natural magic action, essentially. So, you still have an action and a bonus action.
Well, how far did I get before I got rooted? Was that
10 feet up the wall.
Alright.
You didn't get very far.
I'll action pull it to me.
Okay.
I'm basically doing Scorpion, get over fucking here.
Get over here! Yeah, I get you. You rope darted it. Because you're using your action, I'll give you that as the freebie, essentially.
And see what I can do as an action with the crystal.
You've got your free item interaction still, so...
Yeah.
What would you like to try, at least, with the crystal? It's a big chunk, like, it's about the size of, like, a rugby ball at the moment. You've got a big lump of it.
Try absorb it into me or something.
Okay, how would you want to do that?
Yeah, okay.
Why
do you not want to get
I'll just swallow it.
Just eat it? Okay. Make me a con save, please.
Okay.
You aren't able to swallow it. You just can't quite manage it. You get its part down. It's like you just start. Even though you've not got anything to retch, you start retching it up essentially. So it's still in your hands. You weren't able to pass. But there's no ill effects. But you just didn't succeed essentially. And that is your item interaction. You have a bonus action if you've got anything for it.
Right, bonus action. I'm gonna just activate my dread form because that'll give me some temp hit points.
Yeah, fair enough. Dread form it up. Okay, that is your turn. Right, so now it is the held action of Trash Rack and Smith's turn.
Yes.
So,
Cannonball!
yep, Smith is going to use all of his natural magic because basically he was saying, yeah, he wants to use all his natural magic for pretty much everything. How much are you using for this?
I'm gonna use it all.
Using
and
it all?
whilst I'm flying through the air, I'm just gonna try and visualise the blue terror dragon.
Okay, so...
Think about that with all my might.
Think blue dragon. Blue dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 14.
My scale, tail, and everything. Just think.
Yeah. You have 14 natural magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 14 plus Smith's 13, which makes it a nice, consistent 27. But it downs it to 21 because of the dragon's ability, so... Yeah, you feel like, as you... Basically, I'm going to make the athletics check for Smith. I don't think he has anything giving him advantage. Yeah, just a straight athletics check. 35!
Wow.
Smith's strong.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
So yeah, that is basically Smith's part for it. So I'll let you do the rest of the damage rolls, but you are on target, essentially, for the dragon. You're going right for the, like, center of its chest.
Yeah. What am I rolling?
So, you are rolling... Let me go... Okay. First of all, I'm gonna go make me a... athletics check of your... Actually, no, it wouldn't be athletics in this case. Make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, why?
This is basically aiming and, like, streamlining yourself through the air so you actually stay on target.
Got disadvantage.
You do.
Oh my god.
18's good. Like, you've got a good
Thank
modifier.
you.
You've got a good modifier, at least. So.
What, 3?
3's not bad of pure stat, you have to remember that.
Yeah, but my athletics is 12.
And... yeah, so you are on target. You start whistling towards it. Hilariously enough, don't worry, Smith's roll was the one that required to actually, like, break armor class. Yours wasn't required because yours actually failed to break armor. So you're still on target. Roll me 21d6 of what kind of damage would you like? You went to... What are you after?
So I know it's definitely immune to fire.
Yep, you know it's resistant to piercing.
Resistant to piercing.
Immune to radiant.
Yep.
Yeah.
And obviously immune to necrotic, not that you two can actually do necrotic.
I'm gonna try acid.
Interesting, okay. Yeah, so you slam into it. And what are you having your natural magic damage be?
Natural magic damage. It's just gonna be bludgeoning, isn't it?
Bludgeoning, cool. Because it is not resistant to bludgeoning. That's right, it was good.
God.
It is not vulnerable to bludgeoning, but it is not resistant to
There in a
it.
sec.
Essentially.
Cool.
So that is 67 points of that. And basically, I will go for your, because it was prepped. Add all of your, basically, roll for a full round of attacks. And we'll add that to the damage of that one singular hit. You won't need to actually roll to hit. You're basically careening into it.
Cool. Because I've got to help Lewis with Laney.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, I've done the rolls.
So that is 4. It is resistant to acid. Tell her when she comes back.
Okay.
So that is 12, 19, plus 4 is 23. Half that to 11. Acid damage. And 67 bludgeoning for a big hit as it smashes into like literally the rib cage of the dragon. It actually snaps one of its ribs. Like it cracks one of the big ribs that has formed out of the bodies together into a massive hit. Yeah, it was a good bit of damage. The acid seems fairly meh on it, but it does damage. Now it's the dragon's turn. So, where is everyone? Smith. Oh yeah, Smith is also going to move to the other direction that Zariel didn't go, essentially. Because Smith is an experienced adventurer and would know to do this.
Mm-hmm.
If fighting something that you know has big AoE attack, move. And do not clump up. So, the Shadow Elf is there. There. I'm going to see who it's going to decide to attack. High roll is like... Linus, you're the target! It decided you were the problem!
Oh, it's just trying to shake me off.
Pretty
Come
much.
on.
So, it is going to make its 3 pretty nasty melee attacks against you. It is going to use... Actually,
It's gonna hit itself.
because of its position, it's only going to use... Actually, no, it's going to try and bite you. It's going to try and bite you.
Okay, that's reasonable, I guess.
It's swishing his head round. That is a lot to hit. That hits. That was a 59 to hit.
Oof.
Okay. As the massive jaws careen around, snapping at Linus. Linus, I need you to make me a strength saving throw, please.
So similar a T-Rex.
It does have a T-Rex bite.
Oh dear.
You got grabbed. You are currently ripped off its side. You've got the dagger still in your hands.
Yeah.
Which
But
is
you
good
are
for you.
in its jaws now, essentially. And because of that bite attack, you are taking...
Is it restrained or...
You are
grappled?
restrained and grappled. You are both.
Alright.
Currently, Linus. Yeah.
Right.
39 points of piercing damage. 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hmm.
7 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 points of radiant damage.
So that's 72.
You took 72 damage.
Okay. Can I uncanny dodge that?
Yes, you can. It's all one hit.
Yeah, 72. Okay, that's good. Then I'm still alive. Otherwise,
I'm still alive.
go on. Okay, so
You are currently pinned between its
76.
jaws. Okay.
So I'm on 24 health.
Yeah, because it can only make one bite attack around. It is going to then... Because it actually did its main objective of get you off, because it was going to direct all its attacks against you, so congrats.
So I'm chilling in its jaws. Yeah?
You are currently, like, about 60 feet off the ground, in the jaws of a skeletal dragon, with
Right.
2 of its teeth puncturing straight through you.
It's a similar thing that T-Rex could do if it wasn't such a big target it was against.
Yeah, it's just too
Yeah.
big for the T-Rex to do the grapple. And now it's going to... Yep, it's going to make 1 extra attack, which is an interesting one. It is going to tail sweep. So it is going to tail sweep at... So... It can choose 2... It can only hit 2 of you, so it's going to hit 2 of you. It is going to go for... Actually, let's do this even. Odds or evens, Bob? Odds...
Even.
Are you going even? Okay, evens, it hits you and Zariel. Oh, it's going to try and hit you and Zariel. I shouldn't say it's going to hit you, even though it might. Otherwise, it's going to go for Smith and Trash Rack.
Okay.
Smith and Trash Rack! I need Steph to get
It's
back.
this dwarven nose and the smelling of the right way to go.
It is actually. Yeah, you were getting real lucky. Okay, so the second attack that is coming at you and Smith, it is attacking both of you with 1 attack. Trash Rack. Also, it was resistant to acid, for reference.
Resistant to acid. Cool.
Yeah. So it is going to make a tail swipe for a 48 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it hits Smith as well.
Mm.
I think only intervene of GM would stop that blow.
It's got very, very high modifiers. That is going to be pure bludgeoning damage because it's tail. 53 points of bludgeoning damage to the pair of you. Smith is not going to use his ability yet, so...
I'm guessing
6 damage.
And make me a strength save, both of you. So I will do Smith's, which is decent chance to pass. He just passes, actually.
Just disadvantage on ability checks. Also.
Yeah, you're good for saving throws at the moment.
Oh, thank God.
You meet it.
you stop it dead.
Now, you know, neither of you are knocked flying, is what that does.
So I'm still attached to it.
Yeah, I basically put you as, like, immediately on, like... You're on the same size of it to Smith, which is why it was going to hit either Zariel and... Zariel the T-Rex and Shadow Elf, or it's going to go for you two with its tail. Oh, currently, for reference, Linus is half dead in its jaws.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Got the T-Rex bite.
It's got a bigger version of the T-Rex bite.
Yeah.
That's all it's going to do. Linus, it's your turn. You're currently restrained and grappled in the jaws 60 feet off the ground.
I don't know what restrained and grappled means in game
Means you
terms.
can't move.
Restrained...
I just can't move on my own wind.
Yeah. But you can teleport away. That's
Yeah,
a good
that's
thing.
that's what
yeah,
I
the
was
teleport.
thinking.
You restrained. Give me a second. I need to find specifically restrained. Restrained creature speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dex saving throws. And grappled. I think grappled is just like your speed is 0. Yeah, if the grappler is incapacitated. So if you kill the dragon, you're no longer grappled.
That's good.
And yeah, if you get away from it, you are no longer grappled, essentially. So yeah, restrained is just.
Well, if I'm in its jaws, surely it might have a weak point inside its mouth. I could just jab.
You can make me a survival check to see if you can find that.
I'll check it out while I'm being tossed
While you're
around,
in
I
here,
guess,
yeah. While it's thrashing you around and it's just.
May as well.
I wouldn't stay in there long.
I'm not very good at survival though.
Yeah. You do not see any weak points. You see heavily armored bone the whole way.
Creepy.
Someone's skull is actually staring at you inside. It's really weird.
Oh. Egbert, is that you?
Egbert, I knew you went missing in the jungle somewhere.
My old smuggling buddy.
But yeah, you don't see any weak points in its jaws.
Okay. Let's see.
Remember, now that you're in melee, by the way, you can use your claws to attack with the tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh, and you regenerate, remember.
Auto regen.
You've got your, like, regenerate to half health ability going on.
Yeah.
You're under the full effects of that, so you're not quite dead.
Okay, so I jump back up to
Whatever your half.
54 then.
I believe what your
Yeah.
half is, yeah.
54. That's all right. I can keep getting bit all day. Within reason.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you can only make one bite attack around.
Yeah.
Unless you use
Okay.
one of its abilities that allows it.
I think then I'll go with. I can pop my bonus action first, right?
Yes, you can. You can do whatever order you want. You can do natural magic,
Cool.
item interaction, bonus actions, movement, everything.
In which case, I am gonna yeet my dagger
Just away.
away in the furthest, direction of its not line of sight. What's the word? Peripheral
Blind spot.
vision.
Okay.
Yeah, to the blindest spot of his viewpoint that I can get.
Do you want to do your claw attacks first? Because I believe they're free attacks. I'm assuming you're not getting immediately back into melee. So...
No, yeah, why not? If my arm can smack him while I'm in the mouth, I'll go for it.
Yeah. You have disadvantage because you are restrained, but you
Right.
can still maybe take a shot. It just means they don't have sneak attack anyway. But you never
I
know.
mean, I was gonna actually try and shoot it. In all honesty.
I mean, your
Yeah.
claw attacks are just free. You can do that. You can shoot when you
Oh,
get
I can
out.
do that. Okay, all right. Yeah, cool. Let's go. So disadvantage, yeah.
Yes.
1.
21 misses. It bounces off the armor.
Just thrashing around like a dum dum. Oh god.
Natural 1. Thankfully, these natural ones have no downside against this thing because it is technically a minion.
Hitting myself. Yeah. None of them
18
hit.
misses. I think you have one more attack, don't you?
That's 3. Is it
Yeah,
4?
4 attacks. Yeah,
Oh,
four limbs,
yeah,
4
sorry,
attacks.
I can't read.
You can't read your own ability. Yeah, 18 misses. Yeah, everything misses. It all just
Okay.
you're flailing at it, just trying to bat it away. From
I'm
you,
just like,
essentially.
fuck this then, and throw my dagger.
Which direction do you want to aim? Do you want to aim to basically the side where Trash Rack and Smith are on, or the side that the Shadow Elf and Zariel is on?
I'll go with Trash and Smith. Yeah.
Okay. You throw the Ghost Iron Dagger. Because you're not aiming at anything, I want you to make a roll, you just teleport to the spot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. Dust myself off quickly.
Yeah. Now you have your bonus act. Now you have your
Yeah.
action, if you want to shoot it.
And do I? Don't think I should life rend because I'll hurt myself more. Is it what was the immunities we discovered for, or resistances? Sorry, we discovered for weapon types.
It's resistant to pierce. The ones you found is piercing,
Yeah.
psychic, acid.
Oh no, just weapon ones like piercing, slashing, and stuff. Bludgeoning was fine.
You know
wasn't
it's not resistant to bludgeoning. You don't know anything. You don't know about slashing.
it? Okay. And piercing is resistant.
You know it's resistant to piercing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's a shame. I'm just. Oh yeah, Smith meant to make me a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, he hasn't got around to it yet. He said after
Bollocks.
this. After
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Okay.
Don't worry, it'll be one last mission and I'll come home and stay there and retire.
Yeah.
One day from retirement.
Well, everything just pisses. Well, fuck it then. I'm just gonna longbow.
Shoot it.
I'm gonna longbow it. Why not?
Fair.
In its ankle or something.
You
You
shoot
know?
it right in the ankle.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Go for
Achilles
it.
him. Let's go for it.
29 hits. You do get sneak attack damage because the T-Rex is currently in combat with it. And Trash Rack, actually. So it is resistant to all of it. But... Yep, you do another chunk of damage. For reference, by the way, it still looks very healthy.
Yeah.
Like, it's taken some damage. It doesn't look like it's regenerating it. But it still looks like it's got a lot of health left.
That's good. At least it doesn't look like it's having a good time.
Yeah. Okay, is that you?
I will also pop some of my natural magic and cloak myself in the attempts of being less targetable, although I'm sure it probably has nothing helpful. But yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. I've realised I'm a useless stealther. When it comes down to it, anyway.
This particular fight, sneaking,
Yeah, it's like if I you know, when I made the character, I guess maybe I thought I'd be doing more highway robbery in towns and stuff, and you know, in combat it's a bit useless.
It's still the start. You actually used the sneak to very good previously, just not.
Yeah.
Just not yet.
Yeah. So yeah, well, I regenerate anyway. So
yeah, regen.
I'll
Healing.
use all of it. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So you are invisible currently.
Yeah.
Okay. Zariel, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Cough. Okay.
Sorry,
It's
that's
fine,
my
It's,
attack. I'm
the
dead.
dragon shirks away and retreats.
Hooray!
She's where? You're in a small room with it.
Retreats into the shadows.
Its illness is its fear is illness.
It turns out the undead dragon creature is scared of disease. Yeah, that'd be a weird one.
Yeah. Doesn't have the immune system for our real world diseases.
You are correct. It does not have an immune system.
Yeah.
Haha.
Also doesn't have blood
Mhm.
Then how's it immune to damage types?
because it's made of bone.
Yeah.
Could it get diseases relating to bone marrow?
It doesn't
my
have
God.
bone marrow.
But it's made of bone.
Give it
It doesn't mean it has
bonitis.
bone marrow.
Why would it not have bone marrow if it's made of bone, right? And bones regenerate and stuff. Like, I'm assuming if you broke his bone,
It's
a
old
corpse.
bones.
It's a corpse.
it's ridiculous. This is not acceptable.
Some of these bones
Science.
are several hundred years old, for reference. They have definitely rotted away.
Quite brittle.
Disgusting.
They've hardened with age.
I'm going to.
Use your milk attack.
That has so many concerning things I'm not going to ask.
Yeah, I realised as I said it.
What?
Don't worry about it. Just continue what you were doing, Zara.
Let's just carry on. Let's forget that happened.
Okay.
I'm
Just
invisible.
veto that.
Anyway.
T-Rex.
You've got a T-Rex.
T-Rex milk
You
attack.
click that.
Yes. Now I'm going to do my where's my page? My tail attack.
Okay.
But wait, hang on. But it says it can't make both attacks against the same target. But is that in the same turn?
That's in the same turn, yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna do my tail attack.
Okay. Using all your natural magic, I'm assuming, as well?
No.
Okay. Just gonna go with... Because this is your natural magic action, essentially, unless you want to do something defensive.
No, I don't really. Yeah, I want to go full force.
All of it? Okay. Roll me a attack, and if it hits, we'll add the natural magic damage.
Okay.
How much natural magic do you have again, by the way?
13.
You're at 13, okay.
So do I do roll 1d20?
Roll 1d20 plus whatever the modifier is for the tail, which is
Plus 10.
11, because it's getting your guys' proficiency bonus. Which is a little bit better than normal
Do I
T-Rex.
roll 1d20 plus 11?
Yes,
14.
misses. Just
You're
slams,
a joke!
slams into its leg, does no damage. Wasn't a good hit, essentially.
My turn's over now. That's it.
No, that was your T-Rex.
Well-
That was your free action.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to. Wait, but I used all my.
Just don't use a concentration
Yeah,
spell.
basically just don't cast anything that says concentration on it. You can fireball, you can lightning bolt. I wouldn't recommend fireball because it's immune to it.
No fireball.
But
I'm
Oh,
gonna
shit.
do.
Other than it could kill us, it has one thing that is very terrifying. It could work in here.
yeah,
What do I have? my 10,000 magic attack.
No, there's something even more terrifying that you have.
Bob's remembered about a magic item that Zariel happens to have on themselves.
The fuck do I have? What do
I
I
don't
have?
know.
What do I have?
You picked something up.
I
didn't
have
you?
I think I have a special cloak,
You have the
and I
cloak.
maybe have an amulet.
Read what the
Hydra
cloak.
something.
Read what the cloak does. Zara.
Someone find my cloak information.
Go on Discord.
Your cloak
Ew.
does god level. Well,
It has some very, very powerful magic in it.
Attack
lightning.
with my cloak.
Probably not a good idea for right now, other than because it would wipe us all out. But
Cloak of the Storm Winds. You have got some weird things.
Oh no, the person's here to pick up the furniture.
Do you move quick?
Okay, what do I do?
Cast some dangerous
was,
magic.
was there any other spells in the thing that was strong, but not as on the?
It uses charges. You have to use all the charges to use Bolt of Oblivion.
What do I do? Slash roll? What do I do? Help!
What were other storm things in that?
It was Call Lightning at 5th level, 2 charges to do Storm of Vengeance. That's it.
How big is the storm of vengeance?
The room.
Oh, okay.
The room is not big enough to contain Storm of Vengeance, so it's just the room.
How lightning is no, that's concentration.
Okay, I have to go. She's guys,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
She's at the door. I have to go.
Cav,
Okay.
you can GM. You can do Zara's bit. For
I'm
this.
gonna have to help carry the thing down.
Oh damn it!
All right.
Just get her to cast a spell that isn't acid or lightning or whatever. Right, I'll be right back as well.
Burning hands.
Burning hand.
I know that won't work 'cause
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fire.
She has chromatic orb. I know for certain.
She does have chromatic orb. I'll look at Zara's
Chromatic
sheet. Let's see
orb?
what she has.
I don't know what level she can cast that, but it'd have to be a fairly high one to actually do. chunk
She
of damage.
has not got.
Twin spell.
Yeah, she has not got. She's down 1 4th level slot. She's down her 5th level slot.
Mm.
She has everything else though. So she has 2 4th levels left. 3 thirds. 4 1s and 3 2s. As for spells she has Absorb Elements, Chromatic Orb, Mage Armor, Cure Wounds, which I believe is a special one instead
You
of.
got mage armor activated or not?
I think she does, yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, really, that's
Yeah.
something she should just do.
Yeah, I'll assume she is just. I think she said she just does it at the beginning of each day, so she's currently got an AC of decent.
I mean, she could twin and hit the T-Rex and hit the
The T-Rex is a
Blind.
friend.
no the
Dragon.
sorry, it's the dragon because it used the T-Rex bite. It's
It's
stuck
got a
in my
T-Rex
head.
X bite, yes.
Yeah.
Got any other defensive magic?
No, all her defensive magic is personal
No
stuff.
walls, nothing like that.
She's not high enough level yet.
Yeah, okay.
I think she could get Wall of Stone because Wall of Stone or Immolate, and Immolate's usually very good. So.
Yeah.
I mean, lightning.
I will say, if she uses
But
Call
that's
Lightning,
worth
she
it.
can't Bolt of Oblivion if it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Because currently it's on full charge. If you guys need that big thing for whatever reason, you don't have it
Uh,
as a resource.
I suppose this will kill time until she gets back. So.
You've got like half an hour is the problem.
Oh, half an hour.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I'll go. You guys, if you want to do something for that, I am fine with it. Twin spell, Chromatic Orb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What element have we not used that might?
not use lightning.
You've not tried lightning yet.
Yeah, we'll try lightning.
Okay. So Chromatic Orb. Someone roll me a d20 and I'll find what Zara's spellcasting modifier is.
Yeah, roll a 20, just because I've got it
Yeah.
up.
Zariel's spellcasting modifier is plus 9, is it? 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is plus 11.
All right. So that
24.
24. Two things happen. One, it would actually miss anyway.
What?
It misses the dragon.
mm,
She has to roll a second attack to try and hit the blob. Also, the one that goes towards the dragon completely dissipates before it goes into contact.
Okay.
bam. So
But it would miss anyway as a freebie.
Magic
for you.
doesn't work.
it's got an anti-magic field that dissipates lower level spells.
Someone's finally got undone.
No, I knew for a while. I just
Yeah. We needed to actually confirm it.
Yeah. But fire it at the Deathblight. So it's a second roll, I believe, isn't it?
yeah. They're separate attacks, so they.
Oh, you want it again?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're firing it 2 times. 27 hits the Deathblight. You said lightning for both, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Because it's twinning the spell, so it doesn't change the element.
Yeah, I was not sure. I've never seen Twin Spell on Chromatic Orb specifically, so I didn't know if you could change the element if you wanted to or not.
Not unless you've got the one that allows you to change the element mid.
Ah, not that one. Which is, I think that's Wild Magic Sorcerer, which I don't think she's high enough level to get that yet.
Yeah.
I believe that is a thing she
Is
can
a
get.
wild magic sorcerer?
Yes, she's a bit of a weird one, but she is Wild Magic. I just don't believe
Okay.
she's got that ability yet, because I think that's pretty high level. Yeah.
25 to 8.
But yeah, roll me damage for a first level Chromatic Orb.
What's the dice?
Let me see.
I have no idea. Bob, grab it.
I actually have
1d8.
1d8.
dear. Okay. 7.
Okay.
Decent.
Interesting thing as well. The Deathblight
Oh.
really doesn't like lightning.
Yes!
It
Actually-
takes 14 damage.
Nice.
No, it's 3d8. Sorry.
3d8, roll it.
I was looking at the other one, so I thought it was lesser.
Because here's a cantrip.
Another 10.
Another 10. So no 20.
No, I was looking at the later castings of it. And
Oh,
it
we'll cast
just
at higher
doesn't
level.
seem-
Yeah, adds a
it just-
d8.
Yeah, adds more d8s. But I didn't look at the first level one, which is 3d8.
See, I haven't. Besides being forced to kind of have that level 20 wizard, I've not fully played a caster.
Oh yeah, I've never cast Chromatic Orb. Ever. I have other spells at early levels. I always take defensive stuff for level 1.
Hmm.
My usual 3 slots for level 1 is taken up by Absorb Element, Shield, and Mage Armor.
Okay, so
But yeah, that did a lot. The Deathblight did not like that at all.
good.
Speaking of, it's its turn next.
Mhm.
So, what it's going to do, because it has now been injured, even if it's a small amount, it has been injured. So, it is going to do a Greater Pulse. Everybody, roll me con saves, please. I will roll it for Zariel
I
and
still
Linus.
got advantage.
Yes, you do. Linus.
Ooh.
Crap.
I love that I can't even see the dice being rolled at the moment.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Crap.
I double that
well
one!
done. Yes, you rolled
Why
two nat
can't we
one.
roll for them?
You can if you like. You just don't have their modifiers, but I'm fine with you guys rolling for them.
I'll roll for line.
I was just doing it for the sod of it. The other one I'm actually legitimately rolling for is Smith. I've got an 18, which is not high enough.
20 for Linus.
Okay.
You want to roll for Zariel, or shall I roll for Zariel as well?
Yeah, you roll them.
Right, so change that to +2. Come on.
I think
Eight.
Zariel's is actually the +6, by the way.
Oh. So Zariel was the 20 and Linus
Yeah.
is...
It's like Zariel's a sorcerer, so she actually has con saves.
Fair enough. I didn't know which one you rolled to first.
Yeah, but it's like, rogues do not have con saves, sorcerers do.
Alright, so
Okay,
you got
so-
a 20, you got an 8.
So the only person who passes is Linus, who matches it. Is Zariel who matches it, sorry. Damn it, you got me saying it now.
Jesus Christ.
So, you all now need to roll me a die each. I'll let you guys do these for the others, other than
Okay.
Smith. I need you to roll me a d10.
Oh, good thing I actually...
7.
Oh god,
Oh, crap.
this isn't gonna go well for me. Alright. D10. 6.
6.
And
And for the
Roll
other two,
thing then?
you guys roll
Right,
for the other two.
I'll roll Zara.
I'll roll Linus.
Got 7.
7.
Two.
2. That's very convenient. I don't have to come up with many of these because only one of them was different from the others. Okay, so for everybody who got a 2, you take 17 points of necrotic damage and gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Man.
So,
So I'm at speed halved, okay.
so Linus is
Got 1 level of exhaustion.
in, and
Rose, shut up!
how much damage?
It was 17, wasn't it?
17.
Necrotic.
Funny enough, I'm at 71, which
Yeah.
is 17 backwards.
If you got a 7, which was Smith and Zariel, you just take 1 level of exhaustion. Also, I just realised that you rolled for Linus and he actually passed Bob, by the way, so that actually didn't happen to Linus.
Alright. I thought I rolled for Zariel with a
No,
20.
I rolled the.
Oh yeah, Zariel doesn't take the what? So she doesn't take the 7. She doesn't take the exhaustion essentially. And
Sweet.
for you, Shadow, yeah, you just take 1 level of exhaustion. You're in the same bracket.
Alright. Vision. Caution level.
Okay. And that is all it's going to do. You guys are noticing it's doing other stuff, but nothing seems to be happening for the other stuff. Trash Rack, it is your turn.
Right.
You're currently stood in a small amount of, like, rocks and spikes, stood underneath the giant dragon.
I was trying to, like, attach myself to it.
Oh, you attach yourself. You're, like, on its ribcage, then.
Right. Question. Can I sense any iron deposits in the ground or the area at all?
Make me... This would be a... Because of that, it'll be a survival check, but it's going to require you to get to spend a bit of natural magic for it. But each point of natural magic you spend will increase the modifier.
Okay, then I'm gonna put half in.
Okay.
So that's 7.
Okay.
Because I've got disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
11 plus 7, so 18. There's a small amount of iron you can tell is in the area. It'd be a bit off to, like, the west of you, essentially. It's a little bit into the wall, so it's going to take a bit of effort to dislodge it, but you do sense a deposit of it.
I'm going to tell Smith because it's a deposit in the rock on his go to basically fire the rock into it so it will hopefully break it, shatter, and then I've got more ammunition to use.
Ah, but what it would actually be is it's a little bit into the wall, so you'd have to just rip the rock out of the wall to get to the metal deposit, essentially. But that is totally a thing you can also do. So
Yeah. Basically, that's the plan with that.
okay.
Everything I have at the moment, which I imagine is already in splinters and everything else.
Oh yeah, it got shattered on the dragon's bones.
I'm going to use what's left as much as I can to kind of attach it to the dragon.
Okay.
My plan is to do basically what I did with the whites, to use my lightning attacks and punch it to try and get it to, fizz with the electrical energy.
Ah, okay, you
And
go
I'll
for the
be-
dragon with this, okay.
Yeah, and I'll be doing that basically every turn.
Okay. So make the attack roll.
So, first thing I'm going to do is augment my first attack into breath weapon.
Okay. Natural one.
But it's a,
Oh yeah, it's actually a DC, isn't it, this one?
yeah,
Okay.
so that doesn't matter.
It's a dex save. It's not actually that good at dex saves. It's one of its lowest. It's actually its lowest score. Because it has other things buffing its mental stats. That is... Yep, that's a hard rolled 17. Which is its
Okay,
modifier,
so it passes,
Okay.
but it still takes half
Okay.
of 11, and then it's going to double it because it's lightning.
The dragon is not vulnerable to lightning. The dragon is resistant to lightning.
Oh. What did they hit?
The
We
blight.
had
The blob.
the blight.
The blob doesn't like lightning. The
Oh.
dragon's fine with lightning.
Oh, I get it now. Oh, I was confused. Okay.
It's fair. Yeah,
Okay,
so
then
it
I'm
was
gonna have
halves
to
it and
try
halves
and-
it again. So that is
Yeah,
down to
okay.
5, so it's down to 2.
Okay. My plan would have changed then because I was confused. I thought the blight had gone inside of the dragon thing.
Oh no, the blight is still on the wall, just over there.
Oh, okay. I need to get to that so I
Mhm.
can punch that. Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. No. I'm gonna continue punching the thing.
Okay. Yeah, barbarian, see target, hit it.
I'm gonna punch it loads, and then I'm going to jump off and start
Slowly walking
slowly
over.
running. Well, you say that I've got 55 normal speed.
Yeah, it's
so-
not actually that bad.
Uh-uh.
You're a little bit slower than the average person sprinting.
Right.
Gotta love barbarians.
And
monks.
you
to be
know
honest.
what? I have a feeling they're gonna hit me anyway, so I'm just gonna reckless attack.
That is fair. That's not a bad shout considering what you know it's been rolling so far. Look, I just got sent a message.
So,
28 hits.
and then I'm gonna key.
You don't have disadvantage for exhaustions
Not-
yet, do you?
Not yet.
Yeah.
That's next. Alright. And that one. And then one more.
14 obviously misses. 21 misses.
Okay. I have
The other
one
2
now.
hits just crunch onto it. What
Yeah.
damage attack was that, by the way?
So, acid, I know it's resistant. Fire, I know it's immune. Lightning, resistant. Poison, I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
guess it's probably immune.
Yeah, that's actually a thing, yeah. All undead are immune to poison.
Yeah. Cold.
Okay.
See what that does.
Okay. It is resistant to cold.
Okay. Cool.
Would you
So,
like to? Would you like to roll an Arcana check at this point? Because you might have cottoned onto something here.
I can try.
'Cause you guys are in it with a lot of stuff now. I'll give you advantage on it because I'm nice.
It's normal.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
You have not figured anything out. You're sure it should be working. You just need to hit it harder.
If I pump more magic in, it won't.
You're just not
Yeah.
trying hard enough, is what you basically think. Okay.
I'm actually still going to be climbing it, but kind of upside down, monkey bars.
Yeah, it's actually got its ribs are very big, so.
Whatever direction the blight is in.
Yeah, it is on the northernmost wall, essentially. So.
Cool. So.
You're on like the western. You're on the eastern side of its ribs, essentially. So. You just start going back that way, essentially.
Yep. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because. Let's hope if we destroy the blight, the dragon might just fall to pieces.
Okay. Shadowf, it is your turn. You are wedged to the wall. Make me a strength save. You are still wedged on the wall.
Is it? Yeah, it's saves that are disadvantage, or is that checks?
Checks to start with, but you
Alright, so
failed on either.
still
you're now one. You're not getting out. Yeah, you're still stuck.
No, I was. Alright, so I've. Con save to swallow this thing.
Yep, go for it.
Or, no, I thought I clicked it, but my mouse moved down the quick.
Okay.
11.
11 does still not make it. You're still like retching. It's hard to swallow a giant chunk of rock, it turns out. That's your free object interaction done.
Alright, I can guess I'll action.
Yeah.
Try this.
You actually again. Really try and force it down. Come on.
Alright.
19 makes it, okay? You just close your eyes and just go, sod it. And just
I've
ram
watched
it
it
down.
do this so many times I can do this. Come on, Shadow Elf.
Okay. Bob, roll me. Actually, I'd like to do a check first. Okay. Oh, nice. Roll me 3d20.
3d20.
Plus 10. As well.
Plus 10.
Yeah, 3d20 plus 10.
Alright.
21. That was a really bad roll.
Yeah.
You heal for 21.
Okay.
You can feel you can see the rock, like, in your stomach, but the, like, glow is fading out of it. It is just like a clear, like, glass-looking rock and then shatters in your stomach. Or where your stomach would be. But you are feeling a bit healthier.
Ooh. Tasty rocks are working.
It worked! You figured out. Yeah, you found a way to heal. Congrats.
Alright. I suppose use natural magic to try and hook another rock.
Okay.
Or, no, because I'm not sure what I can actually do to help with the dragon other than block it with... Actually, I'm gonna use 16 natural magic to try and essentially blind the dragon, so maybe give us an extra turn to
Okay.
move around and not actually get hit.
Okay. Are you
In
going to
case
try and
in-
wrap it round its eyes? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, what eye holes, essentially.
I want to see if it does anything to stop it actually being able to sense where we are, or see if it's actually...
Okay. If it actually cares about vision, basically. Which is not a bad
Yeah.
check. Okay. You cast the 16 natural magic. Make me a spellcasting check first.
Okay.
Add your natural magic, but only add 10 of it.
Okay, spellcasting, my spellcasting modifier plus 7. Okay. Oh, spell attacks plus 7. And plus 10, so 17.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Or did you say I only add 10 of the...
Yeah, only 10 of your natural magic. You put 16 into it, only 10 of it worked.
Okay, roll.
29. Okay, it is gonna make a save against it. This would be actually wisdom. I'm gonna give this as wisdom because it's perception-y. That is a 37. It passed.
Yeah.
He just rolled really well, by the way. It actually could have failed that.
At least I know it can it's definitely not.
You know that it
Am
at
I
least
right?
wouldn't, at least cares enough about its eyes. Doesn't mean it would have completely nullified it, but because it's still a dragon, you know it gains some traits of a dragon. You just don't know which ones, other than magic proof. Well, they're very hard to hurt with magic in this case, instead of a completely magic proof of a normal dragon.
All right.
Yeah, it just didn't work. It, like it wasn't quite able to get around it, and it just kind of shreds out the.
Was it Misty Step I used to on the whites?
To teleport away, you did, yes.
All right.
Use the Misty Step that was in your armor, I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna thunder step up the wall further.
Ah, fair.
Uh,
Boom! What's its range? Because I'm assuming you're going as far as possible towards
Yeah.
the stones, essentially.
yeah. Let me
I'm assuming it's 30 feet.
see. Thunder.
Thundercats, go!
Thunder step is 90 feet.
90 feet. Oh, nice. You can get right up to him then.
And if anything was part of the liquid, it would have take.
It's immune to damage, all the other goop. It's not part of the blight.
The wall takes 21 thunder damage.
Oh, actually, that matters for some things. It matters for the crystals. Yeah, they're vulnerable to thunder damage. So you shatter all the crystals and they start falling away from the ceiling that's within that small area.
No, that's where I've came
Oh,
from.
wait, from? I thought it was both.
It hits where you were
Leave,
and
where you
go.
leave. Okay.
Yeah, and when you arrive, it's just basically.
Misty Step.
You're-
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, nothing mattered for the damage then. The wall takes 21 damage, yay.
So I'm now on the ceiling with the things.
You basically
right across
traveled basically 80 feet because then it's right up to the crystals without standing on the crystals.
Mm.
Essentially. Which I'd say is fair. The dragon can still reach you if it wanted to. Just as a reference, it is big enough. But you don't seem to be its main problem right now.
Yeah. Wait.
You've
I wanna
used your
check
action, you've used a free item. You've got your bonus action, you've got Form of Dread up already. Unsurprisingly, the dragon's immune to
Oh,
fear.
wait. Shit. I'm not sure if I could actually do the thunder step because I'm sure.
Oh,
that
is it your
takes,
action?
Let me check.
I'm assuming it would actually. If it was bonus action, you can do it. If it's action, you can't.
I'll see what one it is. Because I know one's a bonus action, one's an action. Oh, yeah, that's an action.
Yeah, I think Misty Step's the bonus action one.
Yeah.
Fair enough, then you're still stuck on the wall where you were.
Alright, my bad.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Should
I
check
don't know that
spells.
spell very well. I've not played a caster much since it came out. So.
And plus, these spells are all over in
They're
different
weird,
places.
yeah. So I should just run it in, what's it called?
Yeah,
Roll 20.
but it'd still be on different things because they're on items and I've got slots and things.
But they're still in the spell slot section. You can just sort it one per day. It's actually one of the nice things about Roll20.
I'm not too bothered.
Yeah. Well, have you got anything for
Right.
bonus action? Or
Bonus action. I'm just checking something.
Hello.
hello?
Hi.
Sorry, we had some trouble getting out of the door.
It's fine. I know the pain of moving shit around. Zara, congratulations. You're the only person that passed a con save earlier.
Nice! I wasn't even here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cav failed it,
man.
unfortunately.
Wait, is everyone dead?
No.
No.
Oh.
Bob's still stuck to a wall. You
Right.
also are the first person to do damage to the Deathblight.
There's a bonus action. Spending 3 sorcery points and summon the Hound of Illman.
Ah, the
120
doggy.
feet
Okay.
away from me.
The big dog spawns in.
Oh, the average sized dog,
I mean,
because it's not.
It's a medium-sized dog. I consider that a big dog. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like It's like I wouldn't consider like a Labrador a small dog.
And have it growl at the thing.
Yeah, growl at the dragon. The dragon does not seem intimidated on account of being a dragon.
I'm just trying to give it extra targets.
Yeah, more targets. It's fair. It is Smith's turn now. I believe what Steph you wanted Smith to do was to rip a big hole in the wall where the iron deposit is.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to basically make him a strength check for that, and I'm going to just add his natural magic to it. So basically it's going to be an auto pass, but just in case.
Sorry, I'll mark off first level and sorcery point as well.
Mark off a what and a sorcery point?
First level spell slot.
Because you
8
use
sorcery points.
1 sorcery point for twinning.
Thank you. I don't remember doing that. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
You-
Where's...
You're
You didn't do it.
Spell page. Spell page.
I'm on the spell page.
The number that is above, well, like, it says number 1, and there should be a 4 and a 3. Down your 3 to 2, essentially.
and,
Yeah.
2.
and Cav, you've got 1 level exhaustion and took 17
Necrotic.
necrotic damage.
That including uncanny.
No, that was just a it just did.
Oh, just from the wave.
The blight,
Yeah.
yeah, it was did a bigger one because
Okay,
Zara
so
actually hurt it.
I am on minus.
Also, because everybody is here now, I'll allow all of you, apart from Trash Rack, who is convinced that you guys just aren't trying hard enough, roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
With advantage.
Which everyone with exhaustion means at neutral, essentially. Yep, an 18 passes for you, Bob. You've kind of cottoned on. The skeletal dragon is resistant to everything that isn't bludgeoning or thunder damage. Otherwise, it's immune to it. And it is nullifying 6th level spells and below, and reducing all natural magic that goes near it by 6.
Okay, there's still like bones and shit lying around in the cave, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
So,
And yeah, Smith basically ripped a giant chunk out of the wall, and the iron deposit has been revealed for you, but that was basically his whole turn. So,
bludgeoning and thunder. And the only
bludgeoning and
ones that-
thunder, it's not resistant to. It is not vulnerable to them, it's just not resistant to them.
Cool. So I need to get on it and start freaking thunder stepping away from it.
I guess. That's one option. Okay. The dragon's turn. Instead of attacking, I'm gonna have a gander. Okay, where is everybody currently positioned? The trash rack is directly underneath it, but doesn't really care. Shadow Elf tried to put something around its face, so it would care a bit. The T-Rex has been biting it, and Zariel's behind it, so that's not a terrible shout. Linus has teleported away, even though he can still see it.
And I summoned the doggo.
You summoned a dog, which would actually be in line. Yeah, that would still be in line, so a lot of you are actually in one line. Yeah, it's gonna do it. Okay. You see the dragon, the skeletal dragon, fix its eyes, like it looks at the T-Rex, shoves it away with its with one of its forepaws, rears back to its full height on its hind legs, and what it would look like. Also, this is hilarious from Trash Rack's point of view because Trash Rack is now in a vertical surface, just hanging on from a rib. In fact, make me an athletics.
Claws.
Make me athletics. Actually, you got climbing speed. Yeah, you're fine. You don't need to. It rears back, and you see black and white flames erupting around its jaws. And I'm going to require I'm going to require the T-Rex, Zariel, the Hound of Ill Omen, and the Shadow Elf to make me Is it? It's Constitution saving throws.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes, this is a very high DC as a warning.
I need to find a dire wolf.
I don't think it can actually pass, by the way, Bob the Direwolf.
Yeah, its con save's on that +2.
What's your con save, by the way, Bob?
I've got +7,
7. Okay, you can't pass it either.
so there's no point me rolling.
Roll in case you get a natural 1 because something bad happens on a nat 1. And a nat 20 auto passes, remember.
Okay. I'm praying for the nat 20.
Nope. T-Rex, Zara. Con save for the T-Rex is +4. It can't pass unless it natural 20s. So roll me a d20.
I have to roll it for the T-Rex.
Yeah, it's still a thing. It has hit points, the T-Rex. Like your
So
thing.
1d20.
1d20 +4. If it natural 20s, it passes the con save. Yep.
No.
If it nat 1s, it does worse things. So, and the last one is the Hound of the Omen. Just check it, Bob, in case it nat 20s or nat 1s.
Leave this little fucking shit nat 20s. I'm not gonna be happy.
Yeah, I imagine, yeah.
Right, little shit, do it.
That was pretty
19.
close. Yeah. It doesn't pass. None of you passed the DC 40.
Fuck me.
It's a breath weapon. And a massive sheet of white and black flames just smashes through towards you guys. You all failed, but none of you natural 1, so you're not taking triple damage.
There's double instead then.
Yeah, Bob, you are, by the way, Bob, you are instantly activating your ability because it can't physically roll low enough to not pop your ability. Your Death Ward, essentially, from the intro.
Alright.
This is its Ghost Flame breath weapon.
Yes.
So everybody takes 65 points of fire damage. Uh, 68 points of radiant damage. And 30 points of necrotic damage. So that is a total of... I think the T-Rex is dead, actually. The Hound of Ilum is annihilated, I know that for a fact.
Yeah. And one only has, like, probably half of what that is.
100 and... That's like 100, about 160 odd damage. So your T-Rex is reverted, Zara. Oh, actually, Zara.
Yeah.
Roll me your,
Yeah.
what's it called? Your natural ability. 9th life. See if it happens. Because you can ignore the damage on that one. Potentially, because that would drop you, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you have 160 odd hit points.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
How do I roll it?
It's whatever it says on the ability what you need to roll.
If an ability or attack would reduce your hit points to 0, roll a d10. If you roll a 9, ignore the source of damage or ability.
Yeah.
So I roll...
D10.
Roll me a d10. If you roll a 9, you completely ignore the breath weapon, which would be pretty badass.
Not gonna happen.
You rolled it!
You did
Boom!
it! Sticks a hand up and goes, no!
Yep. Zariel has a flash of just insight and goes, I'm not standing there for that, and just jumps like 30 feet cleanly into the air as the Necrovire just blasts through everything beneath her. The T-Rex is immediately reverted to a fox. Because it just took its entire more than its entire hit point pool in damage.
Mm-hmm.
The Shadow Elf pops the Death Ward that you got at the start of the session. And the Hound of Omen is a small smear on the ground.
This is outside, right?
No. This cave is not outside.
Yeah, we're in a cave.
Well, you know what I mean, she's not in this room with us. Because I just remembered the fact that we had cases with hadn't.
Oh yeah,
Was
she will be here. She's not
What is it?
not with you guys. She's hiding in the doorway. She didn't get hit.
She's on the other side. That she'll go. Oh shit.
She got stuck on the other. She was right at the back of all of you, and is just standing on the other side of the wall, going, "Huh." Essentially. So at least she heard that, because the entire building shook from the impact of the ghost flame. Yeah, that's his breath weapon, by the way. That fucking hurt you, by the way, Shadow Elf. That really hurt. You feel the magic ping to fix you, but damn did that hurt. Oh, sweet, I got his breath weapon back.
Why does it seem like the twins are favoring this damn fucking creature?
Okay, that is it. Actually, it's not, because it can use its breath weapon and one other attack. So it is going to, yeah, it's going to actually use one of its other abilities. It is going to do a wing beat. I need everybody to make me a strength saving throw.
Even though I'm stuck to the wall again already.
Actually, no, I'll give you that one. No, because of what it's trying to do, yes, I'll give you it as a freebie.
It would just let me loose.
Yeah.
Just realised I get advantage on strength.
You do, yeah, because you're raging. Okay. So, Smith passes and nobody else does. You were close, Trash Rack. You all knock prone. And take... you still have to roll, actually, Bob, just to see if you take the damage. You just immune to knock prone.
Do I fall?
Yes, you would fall to the ground.
Damn.
Okay.
Just to see if you ignore the damage, essentially.
What's it? What is the DC I have to reach?
20.
See if it-
20.
Wait, can't I use my dexterity to make saves?
Not this one.
Ah, okay. Because I'm like so dexterous, you know. but
Yeah,
anyway.
this is literally a wing buffet. It's basically slamming the air with its wings, and a big wave of air is just like bash pass. Close,
Okay.
but not quite. You just take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, everybody, apart from Smith, who passed.
Down.
You're down? What about your temporary hit
Yeah.
points from...
Oh, that was annihilated with the
Oh,
thing.
yeah, you've got dragon breath. Yeah, you're unconscious.
Wait. Did I use my other one that gets me back up? Bye.
You have not used it yet.
Alright.
So you can roll against the 10. Roll con save DC 10, because I think that's the minimum. Yep, you passed. You're still up. Oh, still on 1 hit point. Nothing changed for you.
Yep. Strength of the grave.
Yeah. But yeah, the dragon literally just smacked its wings down and knocked all of you prone, apart from Smith, who's just too big, and the Shadow Elf, who is stuck to a wall.
I have 69 health.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't know how many more times I can about die here. Ow.
Linus, it is your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna heal up back to half.
Yep.
Good start.
Because you guys weren't here, but your characters were here, you noticed that... Actually, Linus, because you were at the other side of the room, make me a perception check. See if you noticed.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
no, I'll give you 14. It wasn't it wasn't a very hard check, and if you basically would have nat 1'd, I would have not have given you, but 14 is fine. You noticed that while the dragon is incredibly durable, the big blob on the wall doesn't seem to be that durable, and it was actually taking a lot more damage.
Okay. Have we hit the blob at all?
Yes, Zariel
Lightning
did, and it
worked.
fucked it up.
What did you fuck up with?
Lightning.
She hit it hard, but
Oh, no.
lightning did a lot of damage.
But we haven't weapon attacked it
You
yet.
haven't tried weapon attack it yet.
Okay. So do we think there's a link between these two?
Something like that, maybe. The giant thing
It-
that has been told is spawning a shitload of undead. Someone's giant undead in front of you all. There might be a connection.
Yeah.
Linus,
Okay.
roll me a wisdom save, please. 15 fails. Okay, good. You wanted to fail this one, trust me. Your body has reacted in a weird way. You've been holding the normal longbow, and very absent-mindedly, without really thinking about it, you put the longbow away, and then bring out your other longbow. Your blood longbow.
Yeah.
That is what the
That's
check
it?
was for. That was it.
Cool.
So
All
a
right.
compulsion, and you just realise, like, why did I do that?
Oh god, I'm covered in tentacles.
You are covered in tentacles, yes.
One tentacle hand and one bow hand. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll mosey on over to the
Death blight.
bubble of death and start smashing it with my tentacles
Okay.
as my bonus action, right? And then I
That's
can
free.
shoot it after, no?
Yes, you
It's my
can.
action. Yeah.
It's not
I
that
guess-
far
I guess-
away from you because of where you launched yourself. So
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll try that.
okay, roll me attacks. Natural one unfortunately misses. 20 hits, and interestingly enough, these tentacles, you just like the first slash goes in with the tentacles, and you all hear a piercing shriek from the blob. As you have realised that you are using a source of life magic to damage a death blight. It has 10 times damage vulnerability, so you just did 210 damage with that one attack.
Ooh. I got this, boys. Okay. Third attack.
Yep, there's 140 extra damage. As you all just start ripping into it with your tentacles. 25 also hits for another 220 damage. You are just carve a small hole in the base of it as it shrieks violently with every single hit. As you're getting covered
Okay.
in black goop, which cannot
And
be
then I'll,
healthy and smells terrible, but
Yeah.
you have like 5 foot of movement left, by the way, because you are not prone, which halves your movement speed when you get up, essentially. So
Okay.
you can back up 5 feet and then shoot it if you like.
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
a
that's
thing
what I
you
was
can do.
thinking. I was going to do, I guess.
Doesn't
Get
he
a little
not
bit of-
have disadvantage? He doesn't have disadvantage when shooting anyway.
No.
He's got this skill to just shoot at 5 feet.
Not fair. Actually, that would be better for you, because you get sneak attack from that because you're a what's it called? Swashbuckler.
Yeah. Alright, we'll do that then.
Fire! This is going to do a lot of damage if this hits, by the way. Yeah, that hit. Sneak attack. Roll your 2d20. Because all of this is from life damage.
Oh.
Okay, I need to actually do a calculation here.
This thing's still up.
Oh yeah, it's very, very high health, but Linus just does a shit ton of damage to it. Linus, you just did 610 damage with one arrow.
On top of the other stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
It's still up. You've made a
Yeah.
significant dent in the side of it, though, as it shrieks particularly shrilly. And also, you take how much damage? Oh yeah, by the way, just for a reference, you don't take that 190 damage from that attack. You only take 19 for reference. It's vulnerable, not like that. Just for
I was
reference.
gonna say. I
Bang!
can use it again.
Dead!
but one shot myself.
Yeah, no, you do only take the 19.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
you do not have. It's not the damage you deal; it's the damage you roll.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna yell, "Life magic's working, guys!"
Yep.
Okay, that's me.
Nice.
Done,
You did good work. You've got a bonus action if you want to do something, but
Smith, heal it.
Don't know.
I let it walk it off.
I had to walk it up.
I'll just chill, I guess.
Yeah, you just you know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
I will say, Linus, roll me a perception check again.
Oh.
I feel the dragon's just
You don't
swiveled.
notice anything untoward has happened. You have not noticed anything. Bob
Well,
might
we'll
have,
just keep hitting it until
Bob
we
might
notice
have
it.
gotten done though.
Mm-hmm. Something's attacking your boss.
Zariel, it is your turn. You do not any longer have a T-Rex. You have
Have a
polymorph.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
T-Rex.
but I can have a T-Rex again if I want to.
If you want to polymorph it again, you can totally work. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want a T-Rex. I want to do something else.
Fair.
Hmm.
I mean, T-Rex has got the most health as well out of the...
It's got the most health and most damage of the normal things.
It also has the most damage.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do a T-Rex again.
The T-Rex is very blunt instrument. Essentially, it does big numbers and has lots of health, but it's not really a utility monster. It just bites things and that's what it does.
Unless you can find a Geddon version that...
The Geddon version of a T-Rex doesn't work for two reasons.
Too high a CR.
Way too high a CR, and also isn't counted as a beast.
What about the... Is there a smaller version of the thing that outside?
Still too high a CR by
Right.
1. A young one of those is a CR 10. She can only do up to 9.
Alright. I thought I'd ask at least.
It's worth a check. But I actually did the calculation beforehand to see if you could polymorph it, and it's like not quite.
Because unfortunately we don't know a lot of beasts in the Geddon verse that's... And CR stats.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of the ones that have been mentioned in the books that Zariel would know would be the bigger, more noteworthy creatures, which are too high CR. But you'll get there. As soon as you you keep leveling up, Zara, the bigger things you can turn things into.
Eventually.
Ooh, polymorph.
Yeah, true polymorph you can turn into small. To be honest, actually, you couldn't turn into a Geddon dragon. All of them are too high CR. Even the baby one.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just do a regular T-Rex.
Yeah, T-Rex works. He'll keep the dragon occupied, I think is the... Or you hope.
Point. Go on then.
Okay, cast polymorph
T-Rex
again.
up.
Mark off another tier 4 spell slot.
Okay, I go into my spells. And then I go to... from 2 I go down to 1.
Different level. Actually might be. How many level 4s do you have?
3.
3? Then yes, you go from 2 to 1. Just making certain. But yeah, you did
I
right.
think I did it right. Thanks,
Yeah.
I'm learning.
You get him.
Now what do I do?
Now you can basically have your T-Rex bite it again,
yeah.
or smash it in the tail
Cool.
with the tail. And you can augment it with magic. You do know that it reduces all natural magic that hits it by 6 levels. So, big hits work.
So I should put magic in there.
It
As
would,
much as you can.
it would help, but putting a small amount of magic won't really help much. It's either don't put any in and use it for something else, or put a lot of it in. It's kind
I'm
of an
putting a
all or
lot of it. I'm putting all of it in. I'm putting everything in.
Nice! So that is 13, which lowers it to 7. So, roll me an attack with a T-Rex's teeth or tail.
Tail. No.
The teeth, you know, it's resistant to, even though they do average more.
Uh-huh.
But the resistance halving it, it might not be worth it.
Tail.
Bludgeon.
Bludgeon. Okay, take a swing with your natural magic added to it. So it's 11, so it's 20, no, not that. 17.
30.
18.
What?
It's an 18. It's reducing it. The dragon has an ability which reduces the natural magic that affects it. So it is minusing 6 off of your total, which means it's only 7.
So it's 1d20 plus 18.
Yes. Ooh, 23 just misses.
No! No!
Yeah.
Stop it! I don't want to play anymore.
You're doing good work. That was unfortunate. The dragon's hard. The dragon's very tough.
Well, put it this way. I have currently made my character in another game up to a 24 AC, so this is still quite a standard AC that we're fighting against. nothing ridiculous like he could do.
Oh yeah, this is a minion, technically. That's the kind of the point.
So don't feel disappointed that
Yeah,
when things like that go-
a 23 would hit most things, even like most normal enemies in this game. This is a boss, and it has a higher AC. So don't feel bad. 23 is a really solid hit.
Okay.
Also, think of it this way, Zara. If it didn't minus it by 6, you'd have hit.
Well, no, that makes me feel worse.
It's mechanics.
Mechanics.
Don't worry about mechanics.
God's sake.
You've still got all of your normal stuff to do, though, Zara.
Okay.
You've just cast a spell. That's the only thing you've done. So you've got a bonus action for stuff. And you can move.
Try and keep moving in this way as well, because the less of us grouped up, the less likely it's going to breath weapon us down again.
Did someone use my immolation?
You used that last time.
Apparently so.
You annihilated one of the whites with it.
Damn it.
But once you get a chance on your next turn, I'd aim for the death light with lightning stuff.
Okay.
Just- For once we get...
Wait, why should I be moving?
Because when
Currently,
we
you're
come
standing
together-
in a line with your T-Rex and Bob, which means that there's 3 of you, and the dragon's breath weapon
And they
will
can
just
hit that way.
can hit all 3 of you.
Yeah,
If
I'm
it
gonna
decides.
move. I'm gonna run to the right.
Right. Okay. Yep. You are a little bit away from Smith now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Is that all have you got?
I can't think of any major sorcery ones that are bonus action, so...
Yeah. She's got Misty Step, but if you want to get further that way, she could Misty Step. But actually, it's level
Yeah.
spell. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're pretty much good on this one, Zara. You cast the polymorph again, so the big T-Rex is back. The big gold T-Rex is summoned.
Very disappointed in this turn. Okay, go on.
Yay.
Someone else take over.
Big monster. This is the Deathblight's turn. It's mad at you, Cav, so it's going to force you to
Yeah.
make a con save. It's not doing a wave, it's forcing you to con save. Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay. Cav, what is your maximum health?
108,
Renee, how much health do you currently have?
33.
33, okay. So I need to do a calculation. Before anyone asks, he's not powered killing him. Don't worry.
Wasn't thinking that. Now you got me thinking that. Run!
With that. Okay. Cav, you feel something real bad going on inside your body right now.
Oh.
And then suddenly you are filled with abject pain of the highest caliber you've ever felt in your life. It feels like your entire body is trying to rip itself apart from the inside out.
Oh, kidney's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, already came back.
For the next, roll me a d4.
This is when I think you want to roll low.
Okay. For the next 3 rounds, you have roll me a d20. Hey, that's actually really convenient. You have a -1 to do anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that
That
better?
could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I'll be glad you rolled a
Yeah.
1 there.
I would say you could have rolled a 20 there and had a -20 to do everything, which is
That's
all.
a clutch.
That's a
Clutch nut one there.
clutch one.
Uh,
The best time to roll minimum. But you just have a -1 to do everything for the next 3 rounds. Which includes ability checks, saving throws, death saves, attacks, all of the things. And natural magic.
that's alright, yeah, it could be worse.
It could be a lot worse, yeah. So yeah, that's what that does, and you made a con save at that, so it is going to deal some damage to you as well. You did 25 points of necrotic damage.
Ugh, leave me alone.
You kind of
Okay.
did. You did several hundred damage, Cap.
Yeah.
Actually, you did over 1,000 damage in one turn. You think you can take some licks at this point?
I'm gonna fucking remember that, you blob.
Trashak, it is your turn.
Cool. How far away am I from the death blight?
Currently, you're about halfway up the... Actually, you're on the floor just beneath the dragon. The room is 120 feet across, so it'd be about 35 feet.
Damn it. Okay. Right.
Remember, you
How
have
much
reach on your tail.
Yeah. How much movement
Only-
does
I
it
think
take
you still
for
got
me to get up?
25.
It's
Yeah,
halves your
let
movement.
let me ask the questions. I know what I want to do. So, would it be half my movement already halved, or is it my full?
It halves it again. It halves it again, basically.
Okay, so if I've got, 'cause
Unless
this
you
is
have,
annoying.
like, athlete or something like that.
No. Okay, so 15 plus. Okay, I can get to them. Right. My plan is okay. Natural magic first.
Yep.
The big bit of iron we've managed to get out of the wall.
Mhm.
That's basically going to get thrown at the death blight.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and do my trick of basically getting it to touch it. What I'm going to do is get up,
Mhm.
use a key point to basically dash.
Yeah, the step of the wind, right?
Yeah. To get there, and then I'm going to use lightning. I'm going to breath of the dragon, and I'm going to hit it with my tail.
Hit the ball with the tail so it conducts it, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that
Yeah.
works. I like that. So first do
And
a...
reckless attacking.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, you've got to hit the ball, essentially, which has not got a very high AC. So, yeah, first roll a natural magic attack, which was, for you, I believe, use your con. I think. It was con or strength, I don't remember which one we said is the default for you.
Well, I would prefer it to be strength.
Let's go with strength, fuck it. This guy's a strength kind of thing. He's moving a big weight.
Yeah. So
Throw
what do I need to do?
Roll basically how many natural magic points you're putting into it. I'm assuming all of them.
Yeah.
And use that plus your strength with proficiency as an attack roll, essentially.
Okay, so
The Deathblight has nothing reducing your natural magic, so that is the dragon's specific ability.
so what you want me to roll a d20 plus 60?
I imagine your strength is higher than 2.
What, 4?
Plus 4 plus proficiency again, which is another 4. So 22, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, don't nat 1.
32.
Yeah, you're 32 hits. Roll me your natural magic in... This would have to be bludgeoning damage. It's literally just iron ore, essentially.
So what you want me to do? 14 d6s, or is it
Yeah, d6s for this
12
one.
d6s?
14 d6s.
Okay, cool.
53. It is resistant to bludgeoning.
Okay.
But it still does a good thwack into it.
Then yeah, I'm gonna like anime style run slide. I just try and beat into the stupid thing.
Yeah, hit into the big bit of metal, so yeah, 23 hits.
Well, that's for
Oh, it's hitting the... It auto fails the thing because it's a big chunk of metal. So, it can't make dex saves. The Deathblight automatically fails every dex save.
cool,
Because it is literally a giant blob attached to a wall.
awesome. So 10 for that.
Yeah. Oh, it's 220.
Oh, I forgot to click advantage on that one. There we go.
Oh, wait a minute. I've just realised something. Something
Yeah.
very unique. So you know how I specified that the Dragon Monk abilities come from life magic?
Yes.
That's That's times by 10 because it comes from source of life magic.
Awesome. I was hoping that was going to be the case.
So that is 100 damage, 60 damage, 120 damage. Bam, bam, bam! It does not like that. It is burning at the side, and you hear another piercing scream. Trash rack. Maybe a perception check.
What's this good disadvantage? 10.
10. You also do not notice anything untoward has happened.
I'm too tired.
Someone please
guys.
notice.
I'm too tired.
Shadow Elf, make me a perception check first. Actually, make me a strength save first, and then make me a perception check.
I'm not gonna bother with the strength one because I'm gonna do something anyway. But
Fair.
or you want a perception?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool, 16
16
makes it. The dragon has swung its head around and is staring daggers at both Trash Rack and Linus. It seems it has gained a new attention.
Yep,
No,
yep.
it's forgotten about me.
And Linus, you two are in a line.
Okay. Using my armor. This time
Yeah,
round to do the
thunderstep.
thunderstep.
Yeah, thunderstepping now, gotcha.
But because I think the amount of damage I've taken and I've not done the con saves, for maintaining spider climb, I'm just basically gonna
Oh, fair enough then, yeah.
take it, and I'm gonna use my natural magic to anchor myself into
Cool, yeah, fair enough.
onto the ceiling. How much would I need for that?
2. I'd say 1 for each foot. It wouldn't take much.
And kick another crystal out or something.
Yeah, fair. I'll give you that as your bonus action. Make me a strength check just to rip it out.
Okay, let's hope I'm strong enough to rip a crystal out.
Yeah, 13's good enough.
Alright. I'll take
That is-
interaction. Try to swallow this thing.
Yeah, go for it. Roll me a con save. I like the Shadow Elf during the middle of this fight. He's just trying to survive.
Yeah.
It's all I can do right now. I've burned everything I can do.
Yeah, 16 makes it.
16.
Roll me. Actually, I've got to check how big it is. Oh, nice, it's a bit bigger, this one. Roll me 3d20 plus 13.
3d20 plus 13.
Don't roll a 4, a 3, and a 4 this time.
So plus 13. And how many d20 again?
3.
3. Okay.
There we go. You heal for 56. That's more I was expecting from your first one.
Yeah. Heal. Damn, these crystals are nice.
Yeah.
and I'll use the rest of my natural magic to spear the death blight and give them another sort of lightning anchor. So
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
14.
Was that a roll to hit?
No, that's 14 natural magic I'm saying I'm using.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, roll me a attack with basically 14. Yeah, 33 hits. It is resistant to piercing damage, is what this basically would be.
Yeah. I was more just trying to make an anchor for.
Oh, he's gonna do damage though. He's gonna do He's gonna do some damage. So.
Hit it with lightning.
Lightning's not the only thing that works really well, but I like that you're going with that.
Well, I've been on the other side of the thing, and I don't know anyone with natural healing magic that's not going to be more useful at the party right now.
Seems to make a golem tries to attack the dragon, guy decide what attack you can use, whether you should just attack. Okay.
All right. So how much damage?
14d6.
14d6.
It's a negligible amount of damage considering how many hit points this fucking thing has, but
Yeah.
and it's resistant to it. So
But every point counts.
every point does count. So that is not a bad shout actually. That is down to 21 additional damage. Okay. It's still looking fairly okay, even after all the damage it's taken. It's still looking fairly okay.
But it's also got the. Can I make a perception check on my thing on my arm? Just with beating all these crystals, I want to see if it's had any effect.
Which thing on your arm? The symbol? The demon symbol?
Yeah.
Ah, it's got no effect at all. Yeah. I'll give you that as a freebie.
Yeah, I was just want to check that anything was happening whilst they're doing
Yeah,
eating
nothing.
the rocks.
Yeah, nothing's happened. You don't think
Huh?
it's enough death magic to do anything to it?
But they're tasty rocks.
Yeah, they're tasty for you. You can't taste anything, but they make you feel better.
The rocks make you feel good.
Okay. It is Smith. So what do you guys want Smith to do? Because Steph has put what her suggestion is.
And Smith is to make a golem to try and.
Yeah, use it with the T-Rex to try and take the dragon's attention away from you guys, essentially.
Yeah.
Do you guys wanted to use it? Because the golem is going to be size large, is what Smith can make.
Is it going to be like his stone spiky golem?
It's the same one that they fucked him up with previously.
Training golem.
So it's a size large.
Should we make it self-destruct?
You can.
Why don't we make one and then
It's-
run it into the blob and poof?
Because we're doing more damage with life magic and other
Smith
things.
is terror magic.
But
Smith
isn't it a manifestation of life magic since it's from Smith's natural?
No, Smith's natural
Oh.
magic is terror magic.
Terra.
Ah, okay.
It's essentially earth in that. It's
Yeah.
not quite
You-
life.
you are-
I thought it was Earth, but I just thought.
Earth is the terror one, not
Cool.
essentially.
All
It's
right.
like metal rock and that
idea.
kind of stuff.
We'll blow something up another time.
Yeah, blow something up later. Yeah,
And
your one is
what-
life magic, and Steph's backstory is dragon monks basically channel life magic into their attacks. That's literally
Yeah.
the point of it. So,
My original idea was I was going to ask Smith to form like a hammer stone around a bone I was picking up, which is why I was asking about the bones earlier. Because
how many?
I could have a bludgeon weapon, you know, but if
Yeah.
life magic works, then that's fine.
How many heal? What's the strongest healing spell that you can tell to walk it off the blob? Because obviously he can still make the thing to fight the thing, but you could also tell the blob walk it off, get better.
We need a max potion.
Here's a roll me an Arcana check. Actually, Smith would know this. Actually, his healing magic is only partially life magic.
Okay.
It is
Mate.
divine magic primarily. It just uses life magic as its thing, which is why it would work very painfully for you, Bob, because you're a very weak undead. You know, a death blight is not weak. It would have no effect at all.
Fair enough.
It wouldn't hell heal it, because it's just immune to healing spells, flat.
Okay.
Weird enough, including actually death magic healing spells, I've just realised I've put into this, I guess. So, they do exist, and it's just immune to them as well, I guess. So,
It's just something.
yeah, it was a good idea. It just doesn't work in this case.
Back.
Okay, welcome back. They haven't decided.
Oh, okay.
You
Uh,
haven't missed anything.
Well, I had a plan, but it wasn't
I'd
actually.
say Smith definitely needs to tie up the dragon so you two don't get
Annihilated.
annihilated whilst you're absolutely annihilating it.
He could be tanking and he could cast Bless. Give us that little bit extra D. Is it a
D4.
D4?
It's a D4, bless you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That on attack rolls, isn't it?
That's on pretty much everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's something.
Yeah, I forgot I actually had
Highlander,
those.
what are you doing?
Yeah, go for it. Golem plus bless.
Bless on. We'll go with Bless on Linus, since Linus is the one that's been affected by the debuff, even if it did almost nothing to him.
Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Bless is the next thing you get.
Isn't it multiple targets?
Oh
Or is that cast at higher levels?
no, it cast at higher levels. It is. One additional target for each one. Target makes an attack roll saving throw before the spell ends. Target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled. Oh no, actually, baseline it works on 3 people. So.
All right. So bless on and those two.
And those two, yeah, I guess. Bless.
They can move towards the dragon in a menacing way.
Yeah, he's concentrating on it. So yeah, he'll walk up to the dragon, and honestly, he'll just smack the dragon.
Sounds like something
Yeah.
you'd do.
Actually, is Bless a... Oh, Bless is an action, never mind, he wouldn't. He'd walk up to the dragon and be intimidating. And
Yeah,
have
that's why I
the
said
rock
that.
and have the rock golem also spawn next to him, which is going to use all his natural magic.
The rock golem get to attack, or is it summoning weakness?
Yeah, it has to make it attack with his natural magic, so... Yeah, it's basically summoning sickness. Yep, that's basically
enough.
Smith done. I know for a fact Smith can make it to the dragon because he's got the movement speed too. He's still the fastest party member. Dragon's turn. And what does it want to do? It is currently being ordered to kill the 2 squishy things that are hitting me hard. So is it gonna use that? Does this feel like an opportune time to use that? Yes, it is. And I'm going to give this bit as a freebie to Smith. Smith's going to use his big ability, which negates all damage from this one hit. So he's still alive. It is going to use its trump card ability. The ability that these are particularly known for, and why it is a particularly scary kind of undead. It is going to use Ghost Flame Eruption. Everyone... roll me a strength save, a dex save, and a con save.
Okay, let's
Even
go
me
one
up
by one.
top.
Everyone. Its area of effect is 200 meters.
Fucking hell, Jamie! Do you not make things scary as fuck, man?
It's a boss fight. Also, the Death Blight is immune to this damage because this is death damage.
All
A
right,
strength save, a dex save.
And a
One.
con save.
all right. Let everyone roll their 3
Yeah.
things, and then
In order, yeah. Cav, it is you next. Hey, nice. There's a natural 20 in there.
Can't do strength for shit though this whole round.
Your character's not a strong guy, let's be
no,
honest.
no.
all right. Guess I'm
This particular ability has at least got a lower save than a lot of you would expect, considering how powerful this ability is. Though so far I think only one of you have actually passed any of the rolls for it with the nat 20. Yeah. Smith is just going to completely ignore it with his shield. He's going to use his shield ability. Which is basically once per day he can just go, I do not take damage from 1 instance of damage. Okay, now, Linus.
Yeah.
Because you passed one of the saves,
Zara,
What?
your mic is.
whoever's
Oh,
not...
my head stuck in my headset.
Yeah, Linus.
Yeah.
Because you passed one of the saves and are the only one to have passed one of the saves, you reduce this damage that you are about to take by 1/3.
Okay.
Also, interestingly enough, your evasion does actually trigger on this.
So should I go by half and then 1/3,
Yes.
or what?
Because this is technically a dex save as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Trash Rack. Because you natural 1 this, You have vulnerability to this damage.
Ah, sugar.
Yep.
He doesn't like it either.
Baby agrees.
She hates it.
She hates this. Ghost Flame Eruption. Okay. Though I will say, if you have resistance to any of these 3 damage types, you obviously do still have resistance. With the exception of you, Steph, you just have it as, if you have resistance to any of these 3, you have neutral to that one, okay? Because this is Radiant, Necrotic, and Fire damage.
Fine, I don't have any resistances to them.
Fair. Then you're vulnerable to just all of them, essentially. You are all taking... And Bob, by the way, this is just using your entertainment point. I'll give you that as a freebie.
Yeah.
Jesus. 70 points of not necrotic, that was fire damage. 40 points of radiant damage. And 5 points of necrotic damage. It rolled really low on the necrotic.
We're all...
Zara,
No.
I don't know.
roll me a d10.
Well, no way.
No fucking way. Zara,
Fuck it, guys.
you perfectly dodge this somehow, with your 9th life telling you, nah, I'm good. Oh, that reminds me, you need to roll those for the T-Rex as well, Zara.
What do I... Oh, the saving throws.
Yeah. DC 25 on all of them.
Wait, what?
DC
Roll.
25.
That's
Fucking
why
hell.
I bet you were real. It was real budget. Its normal DC is 40, Bob.
Do I just click the strength thing and the dex and the...
Basically,
constitution?
roll a D20 and add whatever it says next to the number.
I'm not sure if even T-Rex can.
It can.
other
I think it
than
can make a
that.
25 or at least strength.
Yeah.
So I rolled a d20 and it was 6.
If it nat ones, it's definitely dead. Otherwise, I have to actually do some calculations because it might actually
It's-
live.
Okay, now what do I do? Click
You roll
the-
one more. Oh, you do 2 more rolls, Zara.
Of this?
Just D20 again. That doesn't make it. And doesn't make it. Okay.
So the T-Rex is dead.
No, it takes the full damage, but it might actually live. It was 70, 50, and 5. I think it was 125 damage, which I think means the T-Rex lives. Yeah, it does. The
Interesting.
T-Rex lives with, like, 11 hit points.
Ha 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 ha.
T-Rexes are tanky, that's the thing you gotta remember. That was ability was big because it hits everything in the area, essentially. But it can't use that again today, at all.
So my entertainment's at 0 and my death is at 3.
Your life is at 3. Actually, no, you're at 1. Oh yeah, because you used the entertainment point, Bob. Roll me a D5.
Okay.
Yes. What? You gain 1 madness.
Mm.
Steph, I believe you're at 1 because it popped
Yeah,
your
I
first
am.
death ward.
Now at 1.
Linus, I believe that just popped your death ward as well.
Yeah.
So you're also at 1 health, which isn't actually so bad for you because you're just gonna heal.
Yeah.
And that's all it can do. That's just 1 move for the turn because it can either forfeit all of its actions to do Ghost Flame Eruption. And Smith is fine. Oh yeah, also the golem just got obliterated, by the way.
Mm. So didn't even get to do it.
No.
Attack.
And the dragon is still looking angrily at Linus and Trash Rack. But Linus, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'll heal up
He'll heal up to half health.
half health again. And I guess I'm just gonna carry on smacking it because I don't care about anything else.
It's like, just die, 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 die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna really hold your attention here, my friend. That's it. Let's go.
Yeah, 31 hits. It's got an AC of 20, by the way, so just for reference, it is going to be just doing it. Yep. 140. Natural
Wait.
20, which means you
I feel
heal.
like 4 today.
You heal as well.
Oh, nice.
So you heal for... Actually, is that heal for damage? There might be heal for damage dealt, which I think means it fully heals you.
Yeah.
Life symbiote is part of that.
Yeah, crit. No,
Killing
wait.
crit.
No, that's the bow, isn't it?
No, it's left tendril.
The tendrils also heal on crit.
Okay.
Heal on crit. Yeah, damage, heal on crit. Yeah, you've just fully healed yourself, essentially, because you've just healed for... 266. Just
Nice.
200. You just heal for 260. Sadly, it doesn't overheal you, but you're at full
No.
health.
Okay. And how much damage have I done to this boy?
A little over 2,000, I think. It's starting to look pretty fucked up now. You are actually doing some work on it now.
Bloody hope so. After that, that was a good series. Yeah.
Now you've got your bow as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna twirl it with that as well.
37 hits. And does a nice, comfortable 320 damage.
I've got to roll my 2d20.
Yep, but that's before that, yeah, actually. That is a number. Give me a moment. 32 plus 18 is 50. You just did 500 damage with that arrow shot, Kev.
That's
You just
on
sinks
like
right in.
2.5k.
Fa-doom. You're about 2,700 damage in. I think you've done in these 2 turns. So you've done a lot. And you said this wasn't your fight.
Wow. Yeah.
This is definitely your
Good.
fight.
I mean, I was considering a bludgeoning weapon up until that point, but
You still might need the bludgeoning for things that aren't this.
yes.
But yeah,
Okay, so I go down to 90 hit points as well.
the claws are just slashing in, huge gouts of it are coming out. The trash rack... Actually, trash rack's a little further away. You are just covered in just black goop, though. Literally.
Laughing maniacally.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep. Zariel, it is your turn. Your T-Rex is still up. It's hurt, but it's still up.
I want to do that thing that I forgot.
Okay.
Oh.
That's good, let's do that.
That thing I forgot. Got it.
I say.
Oh no. Okay, let me think of something else. Wait, what was my thing? Oh,
You've got a really big thing if it's the thing you forgot, the cloak.
oh yeah, I want to do my clothes.
We're dead.
Just you're calling it now.
Yeah.
You don't even know what the ability does. You just know it's big.
Let's cloak it.
Okay, you're going to do the... There's 3 options in the cloak. There's the baby version, which is just a 5th level Core Lightning. There is the level 2 version, which is Storm of Vengeance, which is basically a massive hurricane just spawns in the area. Or you can use all 10 points at once to do an ability which you have no idea what it does, but you like the name because it's called Bolt of Oblivion.
Ooh, yeah.
Which you have no idea what it is, you just know it's a legendary ability.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay,
Cinematic
I'll start
moment
right.
happens. Stop it!
Run away.
Oh,
I'm starting making a new character.
Yeah.
So, I need to roll a couple things first. Yep. Yep. Okay.
It's satisfying to hear the clunk of the dice as it hits them.
Yeah, it's my D20, the D20.
It needs to be loud as we hear it every time.
Sadly, my mic's a little busted still. If I get, I'm gonna get a prop. Hopefully, I'm gonna get a good mic, and I'm gonna put it right next to the mouse pad. Yep. Okay. This is gonna do a lot of work because technically this is life magic. Okay, Zara.
Yeah.
So what you see before you, the cloak, is like kind of a shimmery blue, if memory serves, and it starts shining around you. And then the colour changes very briefly from blue to deep burning red.
Ooh.
The whole thing. You start glowing, and you're actually lifted slightly off the ground. Everybody in the room feels a massive surge of energy is being brought forth. Zariel, you can't see this because your eyes have just turned red. All you can see in front of you is red. For everyone else, Zariel's eyes are crackling with red lightning as you stare at her. And you raise one arm into the air, and a massive bloody cloud has just formed above you. And a gigantic bolt of blood red lightning smashes into the Deathblight with cataclysmic amounts of force. I require Steph and Linus, because you were both in essentially close enough, to make me a strength save, please.
Oh, I'll use my dexterity.
Don't worry, this doesn't do damage.
Okay.
Unless you really fuck it up.
I'm gonna channel her power into my tendril.
Yeah, it's not really fucked up. Okay, roll me a d20, Linus.
I'm constantly rolling 6 for my strength save.
You're getting very consistent 6s.
I am, this is good. One, yeah?
Yeah, roll me a d20, yeah. 2.
Oh.
You get blasted
Was it
back
a good
20
low
feet.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't do any damage, you
That's
just get
fine.
knocked back 20 feet. Trash Rack, same for you.
All in a day's
Strength
work.
save.
Sorry, baby was crying. What am I doing?
Strength save, please.
A strength save. Okay.
16 doesn't make it. Roll me d20. Okay, you get knocked back 80 feet.
Oh, Jesus, that's not good.
Don't worry,
That's really not good.
something big has just happened. Okay, don't worry, it didn't do any damage to you. You just get flung back. So does the big piece of iron that you were attached to, essentially. And as the red lightning there's just dust all around the room now. Also, as a fun fact, the red lightning bolt flashes from the Deathblight, smashes into the dragon, and just obliterates it. It just shatters into a billion pieces and just raining down around the room. Pieces of it. Zara, I need you to do me a favour.
Yeah.
Type in /roll,
Yes.
space, then put a 1,
Yes.
then put 6 zeros at the end of that.
Oh. A million.
Million. /roll D1 million, essentially.
Whoa.
You just dealt 5,230,760 damage to the Deathblight.
Modifiers.
What? Wait, so there's an extra O on the end.
His modifier.
It
What?
takes
He's
10
working
times
for that.
damage from life magic.
Oh my god, is it dead?
It's certainly not well.
How is it not
It's
dead?
still alive!
You made me sound like I was doing a lot of damage.
She used the big bad ability. For reference, by the way, if
So-
there wasn't...
So basically, this whole boss fight, if we hadn't have used this,
No, it's a
we
different...
wouldn't be able to win it.
There's a different thing going on here.
Okay.
It doesn't have that much hit points. It has used an ability to stop itself from instantly dying. The same as you, essentially.
It's got its own death.
It's got
ward.
its own Death Lord! Because, for reference, it had about 10,000 health.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not very well right now. It is oozing chunks of just bits of it are just sloughing off of itself. It's not well at all. It is incredibly badly hurt.
Can't
It's
get to it in time.
barely hanging on. And that's your entire turn, Zariel, as you land on the ground and just go, what happened? And your cloak has gone back to its normal blue colour.
What about our pet?
I mean, the pet is a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Could it make it?
The pet actually is out of range, I've just realised, I think, of the blight. Oh, no, it's not. It's just within range. If you want to walk up to it and bite it, you can.
Do it. Finish it.
I'm gonna bite it.
Okay.
Probably. No, I'm gonna use my tail.
This thing you don't know about its piercing opinion. The dragon was resistant. I'll give you this as a freebie, Zara. It's not
Yeah.
resistant to piercing.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's do that
oh,
then.
I'm smacking it.
Let's do that then. Okay. Do I roll?
Yeah, roll me a normal attack for it. Because you cannot use your natural magic the same round that you use that ability.
1d20?
1d20 plus
Plus
11. 11, yep. You learned!
Yeah, I'm learning.
Proud of you.
What's the 11?
The modifier for the
The
T-Rex.
attack modifier.
That's how good your
Yeah.
T-Rex is at attacking things. 14 misses.
I know. I knew it missed. I knew it. I remember from last time. This is bullshit.
Now, last time you were hitting something that had a higher AC. This one was just a
true.
really bad roll. For reference, Zara, you need to roll a 9.
Mm.
This was just real unfortunate. Oh, give me one moment, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Needed to send a message. We might be getting a Smith back. He got back earlier than expected, so he might be able to join.
Quickly, we kill him.
Just kill Smith, why?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome back. Zariel just really fucked it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yep, you did work. It is now the Deathblight's turn. Just gonna do that. And it's gonna do one thing on its turn. You all see a surge from the bone pile as it resurrects the skeletal dragon.
Mhm.
Yep, the skeletal dragon is back and at full hit points again.
Wait, did you target
The
dragon?
Nope, the Bolt of Oblivion targeted the dragon because it was linked to the Deathblight. Yeah. I will tell you the full stats of Bolt of Oblivion later, Zara. When the session's
Okay.
actually done.
Okay.
I don't think she's realised what's actually happened, and when she
didn't-
does, she's going to be very annoyed.
You essentially hit the big blob of evil death with appropriate amount of damage that a nuclear missile would probably do.
Yeah.
And it really,
So what's wrong
really,
with that?
really fucked it up.
Okay,
I'm
so
just
why is
glad
that
it was a
bad?
target attack.
How was the
and not-
dragon part?
Huh?
It is a targeted attack, yes.
The dragon died but came back.
Yeah, you blew up the dragon and the dragon got resurrected.
Yeah, but I don't understand how it got resurrected.
The Deathblight
Doesn't-
resurrected it.
Deathblight can do that as long as it's got active.
So it now has.
A new
No,
dragon.
the Deathblight's not going to regain unless it's got some weird thing to do anything. But it's just because there's still natural bones, it was able to summon something back again.
So another dragon, essentially.
What we got to do is bury all the bones.
No, what we have to do is make sure this thing doesn't get back up again.
Yeah.
Lob.
I'm doing that. I don't
You're
know
doing
what
what?
you're doing, you crystals.
He's
Okay,
kicked his ass. You just need to finish it.
Trash Rack, it is your turn. The dragon is back up and is between you and the blob.
Okay, well, I can't get to the blob, annoyingly, in this turn, because half movement and I've been pushed 80 feet away. So to keep my rage up, I am gonna use my Step of the Wind again
Mhm.
to get as far as I can. So that'll be, well, 55 feet. Won't it?
Yeah, be your normal movement speed, so you can get up to the
Yeah.
dragon. You can't pass through the dragon essentially, but you can get to the dragon.
Okay, cool. And I am going to punch the dragon.
Okay, go for it. Misses.
Oh, I put that as advantage, sorry.
It's fine, it misses anyway.
Oh wait, no, I would reckless attack anyway, so yeah, advantage. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
because you've not got the exhaustion level that puts you to disadvantage yet, do you? Off. Unfortunately misses because you do not have... Actually, no, yeah, you do. That's a crit.
Yeah, it's a crit.
I keep forgetting that level 2 exhaustion doesn't give you disadvantage on attacks. It's level 3,
No.
I think.
It's the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you guys got luckily missed by Zara blowing up the dragon.
I'm still gonna crackle with lightning.
Oh yeah, you do a good chunk. Out of it doesn't really matter what damage time you do, actually, so...
Yeah, but I thematically at the moment it's all, I
Okay.
am static.
Yep. Nice, you did a good couple of punches.
Oh, and I'm, bringing the iron ball with me.
Yeah, you're just dragging it along.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Floating through the air, Magneto style.
Shadow, it is your turn. That really fucking hurt. And then whatever the fuck just happened.
What distance from it am I? From the death light?
Are you still on the
Let's go.
ceiling?
Yeah.
Say, from the highest point of it, 'cause it is a size colossal thing. Not too far, like go 40 feet-ish.
So I'm within range. Or just,
Yeah,
I don't
it's not that far away.
I'm just gonna do it for the thematicness of. I'm gonna add the 2 extra points onto the natural magic across there, so it's got a bigger spine on it. And
Okay.
I'm basically, as I'm falling, I'm gonna where is it? Spend a sorcery point to twin, and I'm going to target one of my chromatic orbs at level level. What the highest I can cast is at level 3.
Yeah.
With lightning at my magic, at my darkness, and the other at the orb at the thing itself. So I'm using one as to be able to hit it twice.
Ah, got you. Yeah, I know what you're going for. Yeah, okay. So yeah, roll them.
Alright, so
Basically, you're using your actual magic to get to it, but to be able to target it twice, essentially. Which
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah. Okay, roll it.
Hmm.
You still got to hit with both.
lightning.
$25 hits. It is, as we said, vulnerable to ordinary lightning. So that is 48 points of damage. Nice.
Right, and the next one.
14 unfortunately misses.
Okay.
It just like misses. You wheel it a bit wide because the first one slams right into the death light, dead center perfectly. The second one you can't quite get the angle right. It like veers off slightly from the chain you were aiming at. It doesn't quite manage to land.
But doesn't hit my darkness.
No, it doesn't need darkness.
Right, and
It's still looking very beat up.
that was this either. So it gained a bit more than just the
Yes, it
standard
did.
one that we get.
And
Alright,
it regenerated at the start of its turn. It was
Okay.
on 1. So if Zariel's T-Rex had actually hit, it would have ended the fight.
That's why I'm trying to continue.
Oh yeah, good. It's a good call.
And because I'm falling.
Yes, you are. You used all of them on that, didn't you?
And feather fall. Because I've got that in my armor.
Oh, nice.
So I'm floating down.
Slowly.
Because that's why I was trying to do it as an action sort of shot as.
Yeah. I get you.
And fall at the same time.
Okay, I get that. That's cool. I like that. Okay.
Someone finish it!
Okay. Smith, you're back. You get a turn. If Jay's here. Jay.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna do a big slappy. And you know what? I'll very literally do a big slappy. Let's just make a big old giant hand out of rocks and slap this bitch.
Slap the, I'm assuming the Death Blight, not the dragon.
Yeah, probably the Death Blight. It seems like the better option.
Everyone started attacking the Death Blight since you got back. It's like, okay, that's the target. Got it.
That's the target. I'll squish it with a big hand. That's what you do with things like this, right?
It's a pimple. You just pop it.
Yeah, I'll just stick all 13 into trying to pop this thing.
Okay, roll me a natural magic attack, essentially.
Does he
God.
gain the bonus of my 16 sticking out of it as well?
He's not using lightning.
I'm incapable of lightning. Man, what the fuck is my natural magic?
More meaning for when he hammers it. If he hits the thing, is it gonna do extra damage?
Oh no, I imagined it as like a chain.
Or is it just gonna go slap?
Yeah, I imagine it like a lightning rod. It wouldn't really do anything for this one.
Oh, that's a juicy 9 and whatever else I add to it.
Enough, actually. It's got an AC of 20, and you add at least 13 from just natural magic. So.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so roll me 13d6.
Oh, that's something I have to type out.
Yeah.
13d6. I missed the enter button.
47. 47 damage as you just go.
Yeah, I love
it is bludgeoning. It is resistant to bludgeoning damage.
Really?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Don't worry, it's taking 10 times damage from life magic, don't worry.
Smite it!
That's divine magic, that's very much not life magic.
Yeah, I guess I could life magic this bitch.
Healing is partial life magic, as you found out, because your character knows this. It's immune to healing.
Yeah.
Can't walk it off.
Basically, it's Trash Rack and Linus are really good against it.
You do have one thing that's very nice against it though, Smith.
Do I have healing word?
No, it's immune to healing magic.
Damn it.
You have one thing that's really good against it. Remember
You
what you
are?
are. Remember what you are.
I'm a big horrific ball, man.
Remember what else you are.
Forge
Cleric.
A forge cleric.
Oh yeah, my hitting does fire. And fire is life magic in it.
Yes, it is.
I'm a walk up and down smash.
Yep. Okay, roll an attack, Smith. 39. It is resistant to bludgeoning. It is.
Takes a lot of fire damage.
No,
You
but-
roll 7.
It's well. Here's the thing. It has vulnerability level 5 for fire damage.
Yeah.
So instead of that, that is actually 35 fire damage,
You know, it swings in roundabouts really.
which hilariously did more damage than the actual hammer.
Yeah.
It is battered now. It's also not vulnerable or resistant to thunder damage. Interesting enough.
Oh,
It is fine with that. It will take the
Yes,
1
it is.
damage.
this bitch still ain't dead.
It's really, really hurt. Oh, also, Smith, you used your big shield ability
Oh, cool.
to not instantly die.
You know, fair, reasonable.
I just gave you that as the freebie. I went, Smith would know, like, it's about to explode. Shield.
Yeah.
He's still got his death word on like the rest of us.
He
who
does.
aren't.
Wait, I got something.
Yeah?
Eh.
Spiritual weapon! 21 actually hits.
I don't think it does with fire
I
damage,
actually
but
have to
still.
check because it might kill it. I genuinely have to check. One moment. Cleric
Gotta pull
fire.
out all the stops. You know,
It's-
giant stone hand
Zephyr
on top
pulled
of
out of the
it.
stops.
It's
Then
so
I hit
low.
one side and the sword hits the other. Or
Hey.
whatever my spiritual weapon is.
Yours is
Probably
a
a
hammer.
hammer.
Yours is a hammer, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have to look up design strike. Once on each of your turns. Okay. I actually had to check. It says a weapon attack. It's a spell weapon. It's a spell attack.
Ah,
It doesn't work on spirit. I actually had to check. I wasn't certain. Yeah,
I
it's
could dream. does it?
really hurt. It is double digits for
Oh,
reference.
no, it's so close. Oh well, that's life. Say love it.
It probably means that it'll die on Linus' turn. But
Yeah,
before that,
Damn right.
before that happens, the dragon gets to go again.
Might me scrub lord.
No, it's actually got a really big target now. Linus and Trashrack have gone to the wayside of its problems. Because it is unaware that Zariel cannot do that again. So, Zariel,
Oh.
it is going to use one of its abilities, which is all-out attack.
Mm.
It is making every attack roll it can against you.
Why?
Because you just hit its boss for 5 million damage.
Yeah, I know.
And its previous existence.
I always surprised myself.
It's a bit more attention grabbing than me slashing it with a stupid arm.
This is a thing that she gains 1 point back per week, so it takes her 10 weeks to get that ability back, for reference.
What?
Annihilated something.
It did 5 million damage! It's a big ability.
I didn't know that. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have used it.
This is the
Well,
time
it
to
was
use
a
it.
great idea to
This is
use
the
it.
time to use it.
Yeah.
I'm a hoarder. I like saving things.
I know, but you never
You'll
use
never
it.
use it.
Yeah, I know.
If you're not going to
We
use
all
it,
know
first-
this.
if you're not going to use it during the boss fight, why?
She'll use it on the peasant who asks her for money.
Don't ask that. Someone turned a peasant into Asmodeus before. Oh god. Zara, you've definitely pissed it off, because that is
in the corner.
Zara, that is a natural 20 to hit.
Ouch.
With its teeth. So it needs to make a strength save.
Okay.
And this is... actually might kill you. Yeah, you
Oh
fail.
dear.
You are grabbed and restrained.
Alright.
Can't I 9 lives
Yeah,
it?
maybe if
Oh, you can right, try 9 lives in it!
3 times in a row.
If you can 3 times 9 lives in a row, I will be amazed. But it's possible.
Is there any reasonable capacity of me just taking all of this instead?
No,
Aw.
you're getting this bite, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't think so, Smith, for this one. This thing is too big for you to interpose yourself.
Oh, you got 2 in a row.
You
Am I dead?
Thing, don't
You might, yes, she has! She
Yeah.
hasn't used it because she's avoided it
Yeah.
every time!
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she's going to be fine either way.
You're gonna
It's
be
all good.
fine.
Why?
You actually
Yeah, but
haven't
your
used
death
your death ward yet.
Quick, use it then, I guess.
It's
No.
if you
Don't worry
hit
about
0,
that.
if you hit 0, you will use your death ward automatically. Because you've 9 lives both of
Everything
the
else.
previous insta-kill attacks.
This is amazing.
Yep. I told you it was a powerful ability. It's very rare it comes up, but it's very powerful when it does. That is... I think this might just drop her on its own. 95 piercing damage.
Am I dead now?
33 bludgeoning, 12 fire, and 3 radiant. So that's like 130 something. So I'm assuming you're on 1 because Death Ward pops.
Mm-hmm.
But you're in
Right.
the dragon's jaws, which means it actually can't attack you with its other attacks while you're in its jaws, which is very funny. So I guess you are taking the rest of these, Smith.
Oh, great.
It can't, you're getting the other, the 2 claw attacks, the
This
wing...
is my job.
The wing, you're getting the 2 claw attacks, the wing attack, and the tail attack all at you.
Yeah, this is fine.
Oh, actually, no, one claw attack will squash the T-Rex. If it doesn't that one, it kills the T-Rex. Okay, the T-Rex is squashed again. It literally just raises 1 foot and just stomps the T-Rex. Also, Zariel, I guess, would have actually ended concentration anyway, but still. Your fox teleports next to you in its mouth as it has died and come back.
Oh, he wants to be with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
Smith, that is a 51 to hit.
51, squeaks by.
For 35 points of slashing damage and 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
1 sec. How much bludgeoning?
31.
31, okay. You just need to do 9 more damage and we have the ha-ha funny number.
Unfortunately, I don't think it can do only 9 if these two hit, if either of these other attacks hit.
Howard!
No, we got Steph earlier to that, don't worry. It's happened already. That is a... Oh, this might miss. A 38?
38, I actually have to check.
Yeah, it's like...
that squeaks by.
Ah, it does. I know you've got very, very high AC, though. So I'm not actually sure. It's somewhere in the 30s, I know that.
If I'd cast Shield of Faith on myself, it would have met my AC.
Damn. Yeah, so that is... This is the wings, by the way. Which actually means you need to make a strength save.
Did I do it?
No, you fall prone.
Oh, have to.
It just bashes both its wings into you. You are taking 25 points of piercing damage. And 10 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And it is going to now try and tail attack you. For a 58 to hit.
Nah, misses. Imagine. Yeah, no.
That would be amazing.
Well,
For... This is pure bludgeoning. But you have to make another strength save. With disadvantage, I think. Actually, no, it's dex you get disadvantage for prone, right?
probably.
Yeah. It's just strength save again.
28.
Still fails.
Got it.
Roll me 2d20. $27. Oh yeah, you're hitting the wall. Okay. It just smacks you back with its full foot. It literally cricket bats you with its tail. So you're taking 60 points of bludgeoning damage and
Right?
20, so that'll be that much. And 10 points of bludgeoning damage from hitting the wall really hard.
Right, right. Question.
Yeah.
Has my death ward gone off yet?
Not this fight.
Cool. My death ward goes off.
Ah, nice. From the first hit or the second hit?
First.
The first hit, you're unconscious, essentially.
I go unconscious from hitting the wall.
BAM!
See, I did really well at keeping you alive.
You did.
Better job than I would have.
It's great, Smith. You did a mining project. You made a golem that died instantly.
Nice.
You speedball special the raccoon.
See, team tech.
Yeah,
That's
That was
what
fun.
we need to do.
it worked.
It's the future.
Okay, and that is the dragon's turn. So Linus, kill it. Go on.
Yeah. I'm gonna start off with the tendrils, yo. Running back in.
Okay.
Getting it to pieces.
If you nope, natural one.
Not the first time.
No, this actually triggers a thing because it's low on health. Yeah, it causes it. Okay. Linus.
Bearing in mind, this is after I've rolled like 4 or 5 natural 20s.
Oh yeah, you've got enough. You've been
This whole
rolling.
fucking game.
Everything apart from strength, you've been rolling really well so far.
Yeah.
Okay, Linus. So, this thing, on its last legs, and it saw the claws just like sweep past it, it felt the life magic. It's targeting specifically you with this. Make me a con save right now.
Give me the middle finger. Oh,
18.
finally.
18 fails. So you roll me a d4. If you roll a 1 again,
You got this. I believe in you.
You guys.
you gain 1 additional level of exhaustion.
Oh, that's fine.
I need to actually check what level.
I'm on 2 now, aren't I?
You're on 2. Oh, that's
Oh,
fine.
are you only on 2? Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
If it was 3, it would start to be actually quite bad. So.
The only thing that's could go wrong now is if I roll another 3 1s on my attack.
Yeah.
Right, let's try again.
Okay, swing again. Second tentacle coming in. 33. Yeah, that's 160. Okay, Linus, how would you like to kill it with your talons?
I'm gonna slash wildly and then just go in for one like power wind up charge fist strike in the middle of it. And the tendrils like spike up and go super hard or whatever and like give it from the inside kind of.
Fatality style, I understand.
Yeah.
Yep. So, with a final burst of guts and whatever the hell detritus and decay is inside, Linus rips open the Deathblight and it just bursts into mass amounts of black goop. The skeletal dragon shatters. Well, it shatters. It collapses inanimately. Zariel, make me a dex save, please.
And kills Ariel.
Oh no.
What roll?
6. Do you not have an... You
Oh my
land
God.
perfectly on your feet as you take... how far were you up? You were 60 feet up, so a fair bit of damage, but I don't think it's enough to actually kill you. It's enough to knock you unconscious, so I'm pretty sure you just get knocked out. Actually, roll me another d10, see if you catch 9
I told
lives.
you I'd get knocked out.
You see if you 9 lives it. See if you 9 lives the ground. No, another 3. Yeah, you literally crunch into the pile of bones and are unconscious.
Well, we said you was going to end up unconscious.
You did say you.
I said
You
that.
called it.
didn't you?
I didn't expect it to.
I just made that joke 5 seconds ago, Cav. Find your own joke. Stop recycling mine.
I mean, it's Han Solo. It's his job to recycle jokes.
Yeah.
Doesn't she get something for falling as a cat?
She halves it, but she was on 1.
Alright.
That's why.
Fair enough.
Planet's job.
She landed perfectly on her feet as she crumples in on herself.
Ta-da!
Meow.
It's always very impressive, I suppose.
But yes, you guys have defeated the Deathblight. And, unbeknownst to Smith and Zariel, as they are both currently unconscious, a huge wave of blackish white light flashes out from from the blob as it has died. And the black mark on each of yours, demon mark, winks out.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Passed! First mark piece
Alright.
destroyed. First seal
Ooh.
broken.
Nice.
And also, Linus, your claw's embedded in the thing.
Yeah.
You actually got something in the claws. It is a helmet
Oh.
made of black metal. It is a helmet.
Oh yeah, I love black metal.
Yeah, black metal always treats us well.
Now, we are going to be ending soon, but I need to make sure you guys are actually going to fix Zariel and Smith before...
I'm floating down.
You're
as we
slowly
speak.
falling! But yeah,
Listen,
I
I'm
think-
fine. I'll wake up in like 10 minutes.
I'm gonna use my kick power.
I did nothing. I panicked. I'm too tired.
you're also too far away because you're level 2 exhaustion.
Hey, I'm still like 25 and a
I
half.
know, but they're a bit too far away because you were... Actually, no, Zariel wouldn't be, because I forgot you were not by the Deathblight, you were by the dragon. You can make it to Zariel and fail to help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just start panicking. Yeah, as you do.
I love how, like competent you are in combat, and as soon as someone gets hurt, you're like, oh, fuck.
Welcome to Barbarians!
total girlish. I don't know what to do.
I don't like blood!
Does she not have a potion in her bag or something? I mean, I've been making them.
Zariel
No.
and Smith, make me death saves, please.
No.
Let's go.
Do you have any
Probably.
potions in your bag, Zariel?
No one even made it over to me.
Potions. I have
I don't know if I do.
trying clothes.
I
At
got
least some
some.
of you have some. Yeah, I think Smith has most of them.
No, I don't
Can't
have any
find it.
potions.
You can't find it.
I still distinctly have a draconic potion and a divine potion just chilling in my pocket.
I have 50 feet of hemp rope.
Anyway, death
That's
save.
cool.
Yeah, the saves.
That
Maybe
might
you
help
can
me.
tie them up with
Let's
the
be dramatic and just roll this straight to GM so no one knows.
Okay,
Ooh.
that is a thing.
Where is the button I press?
But it's the word that says death saves.
It's the death save button.
Oh, right.
Roll
Missed
to
my
GM.
roll.
How long does it take
Okay.
me to fall down? How far up was I?
You were like 120 feet up, so whatever the falling speed is it's going to be
Oh,
up there for
dear.
a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I think it's 10 feet a turn, isn't it? So you're literally they're gonna die or get back up again by the time that you get to the ground.
Alright.
Okay, so things have happened. I will not say which is which, but one of them has failed their first one, and one of them has passed their first one.
Can I try medicine again?
What's the pass mark?
10. Do not say anything either way, Zara.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I have to put a dot in one
Yeah,
of
you have
those.
to, for you to know, yes, it is,
Yeah.
10 is the 10 is the benchmark.
Okay.
That is
Can
the
I try
benchmark.
another medicine?
Oh, actually, I need to check something. Oh, never mind, it didn't affect, it would have ended. Smith, you were concentrating on things, by the way, just for reference.
Was I?
You were concentrating on bless. But
Oh,
unfortunately, you're
I
unconscious.
never do that.
He's amazing.
wait, it is-
Yes, you can try medicine
Right,
again,
so in
Steph, if you'd like.
Oh god.
6. You are not being useful.
60 feet.
No.
60 feet around.
Okay,
Are we
so you'd
doing
hit the
trying to
ground
save
now.
them?
You'd hit the ground now, essentially.
Uh,
You can
Okay,
try.
so-
You can try to run over to either of them, Linus. You have halved movement speed currently because of your level 2 exhaustion.
Can I try and kick Smith awake alive?
You need to run 80 feet to do that, but then yes.
80 feet. Oh bloody! I can throw my dagger. No.
Just stab me.
No, I won't throw it at him. But I'll throw it in his general
It
direction.
would actually be faster.
Yeah, of course it would be. I can throw it 80 feet, no problem.
Shadow, you also can't
Just
find
go and
any
get it.
potions on them.
what does he keep? Oh shit, Baggy! No, Baggy!
It's you. Don't worry, you're at the wrong one. You're at Zariel because she was closest.
Okay.
Baggy is not gonna just eat you.
Baggy's not gonna stab me for
Listen.
one and kill me.
Baggy's going to eat my corpse when I die. It's fine.
Don't worry,
I'm gonna
Smith. Remember when you die, you come out as a slightly smaller version of yourself.
Oh right, I'm going to eat myself when I die.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so... yeah. Linus, you throw at the max range, which means I think your half movement speed gets you to Smith.
Well, he got knocked out by a wall, right?
Yeah, he hit the wall at like Mach
Yeah, I'm
20.
I'm just gonna dash it at the wall where he got knocked out.
Medicine
That'll be
kick,
right next
roll for it.
to it. Yeah. What's that roll for the medicine kick? Just medicine.
It's just
right?
medicine, yeah.
Oh.
You're also not helpful. This party is really bad at medicine.
I'm gonna try it again.
Also, I think that'd be at disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Yeah. I'm competent at medicine. I'm just unconscious.
Oh yeah, the two people that can heal are unconscious, by the way.
I'll just
Yeah.
have to try a disadvantage kick next time.
Zariel and Smith, roll me death saves again.
Let's go.
No. I'm scared.
Fine, just don't nat one.
I was about to say that, but then I was like, oh god, you were so...
No.
Woo!
Just crit
Woo!
instead.
Woo! Woo!
Oh.
Don't do that to me, Zara. Okay, so for reference, both of them just failed that check, which means you don't know which one, but one of them is on 2 failures.
Alright.
I want to point out, one of them rolled a 2.
Oh, medicine.
Trash Rack, you are still not helpful to this situation.
Man, you are all so bad at this.
Hey, I'm on
None of us are designed for medicine here.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah, the barbarian, to be
Right.
fair, is very exhausted, isn't built for it.
Come
Like,
on, I've
Linus,
saved him.
you've stabilized Smith. Smith is no longer dying.
I kicked him right in the heart.
Right in one of the hearts.
Yeah.
One of his many, many hearts.
You saved Smith.
Yeah.
Why
You-
did you say Smith?
Because there's two
Was right
people
next to him.
failing miserably to actually fix you, Zara.
There's 2 people healing you, Zara.
Right. Okay, I will be honest here.
You bastard!
I'm gonna save you after. I'm gonna kick you right in the face.
Right, so Smith is currently stable but still unconscious. Zara, the person on 2 death saves that have been failed,
Oh, this
roll
is-
me a death saving
No!
throw to see if
No!
you die.
I
Oh,
don't
no,
want
this
to
is
die! Please, I don't want to. Can I do something else?
No!
Unfortunately,
please.
not.
I don't want to.
Come on, Zara.
Channel your inner chaos. Summon
Okay,
your...
she's not
Oh,
dead!
thank
She's
fucking
not
God.
dead! You all have another
Oh.
try to get a fucking healing potion into this cat!
Please help me!
Um,
Alright, I'm gonna
Why did
throw my
she not-
dagger over her way.
Okay,
why did she not have one of the healing potions? Why?
how
I'm
many
sure-
times has she...
Anything.
How many times has Zariel been unconscious and dying? She's
Who has
used
those
them all
healing
to
potions?
stop this happening.
Who had
Do you
those
want from
potions?
Smith?
Smith had all the healing potions because he's not needed them.
Oh, wait, I can take one from him,
Investigation
right?
check. Actually, animal handling check first, Linus.
Get
Yeah.
it from Baggy.
Oh, God.
Hey,
Uh.
take 1d12 points of damage from Baggy attacking you
Oh,
because he
but-
wasn't happy.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You take 10 points of damage as Baggy is angry. Make me a dex check if you want, a sleight of hand check to see if you want to just like throw your hand down Baggy's throat as you're being stabbed. To try and rummage for a healing potion.
Easy.
Natural 20! You grab one of the healing potions.
That's like number 6.
Roll me a
God.
d2. 1 is draconic, which is the better one. The other is divine. Okay, you've got a divine, which is the
If
slightly
you
shitty one.
save me,
Oh, okay, you can teleport. It's gonna
Yeah.
take one more round because of distance.
Wait, is it an action or a bonus action to feed someone else a potion?
It is a bonus action in my games, which means that you can't do it. But I will allow
no,
you
no,
up to
no.
it to an action.
No, no, no.
No.
He-
Can't I
got-
lob the potion to someone
No,
else?
I'm saying you could give Smith the potion, because even if Smith stands up at like 45 feet of movement, and I
I
get
can
close
get to
enough
him.
do a
I can
cure,
pass the trash
like a
rack,
healing
and she can
word.
feed the potion. We can do this. He just needs to get close enough that I can get to him. And
I trust Smith to save the life.
I'm so
of-
dead.
Like, if,
you're
if-
not dead. You're not dead because
if
we
you,
can.
if you can get me up and I can have a turn before their next
You
one,
would,
I
yes.
can easily
Yeah.
get close enough to just healing word.
You would, yes.
Alright, I will feed Smith the potion then. I'll
Okay.
be like,
Dead.
Roll me the
I just
divine.
need
Roll me
to-
the divine healing potion stat.
How much does that even
Roll a,
heal?
roll a d20 first.
Oh yeah, roll a d20 to see if it just maxes it out.
Pretty scared.
11. Okay, you just have to actually roll it.
what do I roll?
I'll roll it.
Yeah, but Bob has it as a macro or something.
Like
63. You heal for 63, Jay.
Alright.
You're up. You look around the room blearily. Notice that everything is dead, and Zariel is unconscious with 2 people
gonna-
going, "What do we do?" over her
I was
body.
kicking you for ages. Go and save the princess.
So I get up. I move like 45 feet closer, and with the 60-foot range of healing word, I just yell, "Get up!"
Okay, roll the healing word heal.
There you go.
Zariel, you also roll back to me.
Oh,
You heal for 15, I think that is.
yeah, that's 15.
Yeah, Zariel, you heal for 15. Out of curiosity,
You.
you are fine. Roll me a death save to me, personally. I
Just,
wanna
just
see.
to satisfy
So
his
I heal
curiosity.
so I've got 15 hit points now.
Yes,
Yes.
you have it, but he just wants to see.
I want to
You're not
see
that-
what would
you-
have happened if they hadn't done this. You okay,
He
you'd have
wants
still
to
been
know the
okay.
alternate reality
Easily.
where everyone just kept panicking and
Where I would
fucking-
have killed. Where I would have killed you.
Yep, she lived.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
She got a 17 on that one.
Let's
I
go.
wanna
oh
s-
that was
I wanna see.
terrifying.
I'm curious as to the path that I would have took.
Oh yeah, roll it.
I'm curious for the
Let's
medicine check ones.
I want to see if I would have
Smith
kicked
would have died.
Zara
Smith
away.
would have died
My
Smith
medicine
would've
check wouldn't
died.
have worked. My
again.
medicine check wouldn't have worked. Oh,
Aw.
trash rack would have got it.
Yeah, next turn. Zara, roll me one more death save because in this alternate reality you are on 2 and 2. One more. Come on. What do you get? What do you get? You lived! She would have lived! She would have lived!
No, if you just kept fucking around and fucking up, Smith would have died and she would have been fine.
Yeah! Hey,
Hilarious.
Linus fixed up you, Smith, quite well, actually.
Yeah.
You got stabilised fairly quickly because Linus...
This is because Linus and Smith are bros.
Yeah, bro. He's a real bro.
I am hoping, for the next time we're in a town or whatever, well, you're going to make me that, bludgeon weapon. But also, I'm going to spend a night sleeping, and then the next day I wake up and be like, I have a magical medicine foot, and it actually is going to become an
It's
ability.
actually a healing foot.
It's going to become an ability.
Actually, Linus, do you have proficiency with medicine?
No.
Take
I've
it,
got
because
2.
you've been doing it so consistently. Fuck it, you've got proficiency in medicine now.
Yeah. So I get advantage.
No, you get proficiency, as in you
Oh.
have proficiency now, so it ups it to...
I just tick it.
You get it to a
Yeah.
6 instead of a 2.
Nice. Yeah, that's good.
What? Why
I
did I
deserve
get free
that.
stuff?
My foot is magical.
Look at how well I did 9 lives. Give me something.
You lived.
You
Yeah.
have 10 lives now.
You ignored killable damage twice.
Yeah, for reference, Zara, you would have died outright if that hadn't worked. So,
For real?
oh yeah.
There was also 3 times I went from down to
Yeah,
1.
Bob died 3 times technically in this session
So how's he still alive?
because he's got a lot of abilities which stop him dying. He used all of them.
Yeah, first.
So,
Ward,
Just like
Strength
to
of the
mention
Grave,
you guys
and
all have these nice shiny
entertain him.
things, and I don't. So
oh, don't worry, Steph. You've got something. You just haven't found out yet.
You got a
Ooh.
cool hat, apparently.
and still you've got one more death ward on you.
No, it ends of the session. It was for the session.
yeah, it was,
I'm going to write my medicine foot out as an ability and just still roll it as normal, but I just think it deserves
Oh yeah,
a
you
little
literally
bit
write
flair.
it in as medicine foot proficiency in medicine. Just we know where it means.
Yeah, I just want to click it and be like, I warm up my magic foot.
Yeah. So that's all we got time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. You've done the boss fight. You have a bit of loot. We'll come back next time
Hooray!
to see what other awards you guys have gotten. But you've not immediately found out because you guys currently are beaten to fuck.
I need sleep.
I have a
Yeah,
helmet. Yeah.
I need gems from the ceiling. I need gems from the ceiling.
So that is all we got time for today. I have been Wolfie Bane, the evil GM. They have been Shadow Elf for Bob, Smith as Jay, Zariel as Zara, Cav as Linus, and Trash Rack as Steph. This has been all we got for Geddon this week. Thank you. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. If you keep playing video games, keep it awesome, you guys. Oh, the best one is Twitch. Tune back in on Monday where I'll be playing more Assassin's Creed Syndicate if it doesn't crash again. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Alright.
Bye.